ready.
Yes, sir.
Session 100.
Oh.
Session 100! Yeah, well, actually, that's... right, we are starting on January 15th, 2023 for Session 100. We did it. We broke into the triples.
Woo.
It's been a long time building, right? So, as you all made your escape into a rune-locked city well of Lonvant, down the ladder, you guys descended to the wet, murky sewers under the city. As you guys slowly explored through these long, draining tunnels, it came to be that you weren't alone. There was something that was throwing Temin off that he couldn't really explain, besides saying that he was seeing a little child in front of you. And as this child basically began to lead you guys down these long corridors, more and more started to appear in front of you, saying some rather things that set you guys off a little bit. I mean, just telling you that they live in your nightmares, they dove into the pool, and we didn't see her again. Or them, they're always watching, they'll be here soon. Just to give you guys a little reminder of the horrible...
Well, it isn't nightmares.
I know, things they said to you. As you guys followed this child, and Avemira taking the lead, getting the name of one of them as name, which really didn't make much sense, you ended up finding Mithril that Drumris was able to determine was built up around the walls, and it started growing in size. As the dungeon itself began to grow into just pure ore, it led you into a circular room with a steel mithril chair just singular out in the middle. And the children started saying that Mother will be here soon, Mother is ready for you. And as all you guys kind of grabbed the back of your pants and readied yourself for a situation a little sticky, an avatar spirit of pure metal formed from beneath the ground and started harassing you, basically. That's what we're going to just call it. So, as you guys all clutched your weapons and readied yourself for combat, taking a surprise action as this thing started spinning around the room, you were able to deteriorate and basically make this creature retreat in some form of way. But doing so, shot each of you out of this room into separate corridors, blocking off the entrances that you initially came into. As everybody was split up, you guys all began to look for one another, yelling out, calling out to each other. Some heard echoes, some are alone by themselves. Some are no longer on this side of town, basically, we will call it. As Vale went back through the entrance that you guys initially came in and started calling out, they started hearing echoes of Blocka, Drumris, and Kabara back as they're at a split end trying to decipher what way to go down these corridors. The Emperor finds himself in a strange room, very similar to that of broken down library, war room, not quite sure yet, as he had attacked a chair just to make sure it wasn't going to come to life. And then we had Avemira, who ended up in a spiral-like tower filled with mirrors, with a spherical magic cylinder in the middle, not cylinder, but orb in the middle. And as she ascended up the stairs and found this magic looping portal, jumped through it, hitting the sphere, teleporting out of this realm as far as she knows, waking up in the beating hot sun of a desert. Where we all pick up today. So on your map, as you guys all can see, you can't see anything. That's the fun of today. Not really. You guys can see only your current position of your token. I'm hoping this thing will slowly reveal to you. Let me know if it's not. It's supposed to be on as you go through. It's supposed to reveal the areas as you go. But essentially, you guys are in your split parties. Each one of you guys are calling out, trying to figure out what the fuck's going on. And that's where we are starting today. So, I leave it up to the group inside the dungeon at the moment. I'm sorry, Avemira, we will come to you in a moment. To kind of just tell me what's going on, where are you guys heading, what are you thinking?
I think it's dark. I don't know where I'm heading because I'm lost. And I'm thinking, fuck.
That about sums it up, yes.
Yeah.
Right. Alright.
Remember me and Tim were heading towards like the sewer, more sewer-like. Which direction is that?
That is
That way?
that way. I know, I tried to put you on the map, there's only a little bit. When I made this map, there was only a little bit of like water actually put on there, so, but you'll run into like some sewer watery-ish shit in a minute, so.
Wandering this way.
Wandering that way.
Wandering south.
Correct. And then, Vale, you are basically within the... I was like, you probably actually can maybe move down a little bit more. But you're in that shaft that you initially came in, and you checked, I'm going to ping right here, one of the sides to see if there were any children sleeping within the hole, and you saw a pair of beating eyes, and you kind of were like, fuck no, and kept on going.
Alright, well, if the kid just there to die.
And then we have Kavara, Laka, and Drumris, who guys appeared and took the right T. No, heading basically this way. I don't know if Drumris, do you actually have vision? I mean, do you have night vision? Do you have a light source? Because I don't think
I have dark.
You have dark vision. Yeah.
I'll say also Gavara will still keep that produce flame going.
Yep.
As well, if you're down here.
Yeah, I think I had... I only have... What was that?
So I found the water.
You found the water.
Found the water.
Okay. I think that's it for you guys. And then the Emperor, you're still in that room. So, what do you guys got?
Well, I suppose I would do a thorough investigation of my surroundings to make sure that I am safe.
What are you checking? Let me, so this room, as you entered into it, it had there was a center table, a couple chairs around the side of it. There were a couple bookshelves. There was a table with different vials, kind of like an alchemy-looking table. And then there was 2 wooden chests in the corner.
Okay. I'll investigate the table with the vials and see if there's anything that I can recognize.
Okay. Let's just have you roll a medicine check.
Okay. I don't even have my dice prepared. Okay. Medicine's only a +2, so jack of all trades, but master of absolute fucking nothing. Let's see.
That's called being a bard.
They have pursued everything though.
Yeah, they did.
Nope. That is a total of 4.
Total of 4. As you're looking over this table and you can see there's syringes and bandages that look previously used. There is glass vials in front. There are 3 different potions of some sort, or concoctions you could call them. 2 of them are a dark vile green. One of them, even with a pour 4, I will say, looks very familiar in the sense of some sort of healing potion. But to what size, you're not quite sure. Or amount, or strength, potency, I guess you would say.
Okay, so there was 2 potions you said. One's kind of familiar, the other I don't know at all.
There's 2 green, we'll call them small vials. They're a potion of some sort. You don't know what they are. And then there is another small vial that looks like a potion.
Okay.
Of healing.
Looks like a potion of healing.
Looks like a potion of healing.
Okay. Yes, of course. I'm going to cast Identify on one of the green vials so that I can know what that is. Because I'm not going to drink anything that's in this place after telling a god/titan, I think, to, quote, get fucked last session. I don't think I'm going to drink anything here. But I am going to cast Identify on one of the green potions.
Okay. Casting Identify on one of these green potions. This is a potion of memory loss.
Yeah, like I need that.
Yeah. Just go chug it down. It's fine.
It might cure my trauma. Fuck.
Yeah. Basically,
Let's
Who
see.
needs therapy?
Fuck that.
Right.
basically, this potion, if somebody is to ingest this potion, it makes them forget the last 48 hours. It is a very strong potion in the sense of one's recalling of what previous events happened.
Holy shit. You said last 48 hours?
This murders your short-term memory for a second.
It does.
I'm sorry you glitched. Okay.
Yes. Yep.
Fuck yeah.
48 hours.
And I got two of them bitches. Alright, well, I'm gonna tuck those and the suspicious small vial away, knowing that I don't have any more spells to fuck around, but that's good to know.
Yeah.
That I can Men in Black somebody if I need to. But I'd have to, like, I don't know, I'm overthinking this. The Emperor doesn't have time for this. So yeah, as tempting as the chests are, that's not really my forte, and I'm gonna end up blowing myself up. I'm not even trying to meta. I think it's a terrible idea to try and investigate chests at this time, because I just don't think that would be good. I checked one of these doors last session, but I don't think we got to that because we didn't have the map. So I am gonna just head over to this door and just kind of listen onto the other side of it.
Yep. I will tell you, okay, this is the door that you checked. This is, if you actually go over a little bit more, I mean, it kind of becomes that grayish. That's where the, basically explosion happened, pushing you into this room. So this door is completely gone, I will say. It's an open setting, but directly in front of you is a wall, just concrete mithril, basically, ored together, forming the wall that blasted you out of that last room. So the only other option or door within here is right behind this bookshelf down here.
Okay. I am gonna check the bookshelf before I move out of this room.
Okay. There are tethered bindings of different scripts and tomes of sort. Most of them have been dusted over. A lot of them look very unpublished, you will say. There are handwritten notes and documentations of ages of children's and people's heights, weights, origins of ordeal. It is a documentation of basically the experiments you can put together. As you start going through these documents, you can start just reading people's names. Tals, Haunty, Looney, like literally it's just name after name of different people through Gastren that have been associated with the Zonklin military and just the experiments that have been going on for so long now.
And I look for. I'm probably gonna just grab a bunch of these kind of notes and stuff like that and sort through them later. But I'm gonna look specifically quickly through to see if I can find anything that can connect the information I just got about the group that got away. Basically, the people like me that are just wandering, doing fuck all on the planet right now. Just try and get some kind of a lead on some names.
I have you roll. We'll just do an investigation as you guys. As you're scrolling through, there are some names that literally are like crossed out. There are some that literally say like failure next to them. So whatever experiments or whatever happened to them, it just literally says failure or decease or missing. You're able to. I was like, if you roll for me, we'll see anything kind of clues together for you.
Investigation dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
That's with a +2, I might add.
Alright, with a dirty 20, there is, we'll say one name that kind of sticks out for you. The name is Arthur Zarvis.
One more time on that.
Yep. Arthur
Uh-huh.
Zarvis.
Okay. So is it like a play on my name, or is it my name?
No, it's a play on
Okay.
it, possibly.
Interesting. Okay. I was just making sure there wasn't like a weird glitch and I was just reading my name and not picking up on that. Okay.
Nope.
Curiouser and curiouser. I'm gonna just kind of start stuffing some notes in my backpack, and I need to get the hell out of here, so I'm gonna head for the other door.
Okay.
Over yonder. And I'm gonna cast light on my gem on my forehead again, and kind of shine a light forward, getting ready to move on.
Okay, perfect. As you're moving towards the door, we will go to the people in the tunnel. We have 6 different people, 3 different groups. What do you guys
Can you compare this like sewer area with the area we came into? How they look pretty similar.
got? Yes. I will say heading more the direction you are, it starts becoming, it went from that dry spell where the actual water flow stopped to actually start forming again. There's that small drainage passage that literally seems to be going back into the drain system that you were. You went from a dry area to more of a wet area, which would look a lot more familiar to what you came into.
Hopefully we're going back towards that drain. This is where I thought it was water this way. Follow the water.
I will say, as you probably get to right there, you would probably hear some children laughter.
Oh no.
Yes. giggling within the halls of these sewers, and just they start doing eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Time we're going double time. Just start like fast walking down the walkway.
How far do you think you'll go?
As far away from you as possible. That's how far I'm gonna go. Keep running. Keep going.
Mother's not done with you.
Oh, she is. We murdered her. It's pretty different. Something different. We wandered on this sewer.
Yep. Keep on wandering. Keep on wandering.
Oh.
I'll stop you right there. You're at, you can't quite, basically, I'll give you this. Like, you have a little bit of a T where you're at. As you and Temin are traversing and start hearing this creepy child, basically, call out to you. The sewer breaks off. There is a dried area that you guys are standing in, basically, that tees off to the left. Directly in front of your path, there's a small dim light source coming off that seems to be like a little corridor off to the side, barely illuminating a very dim light if you continue going forward. But everything else kind of looks the same, and it starts becoming that water path in the middle, and you have the 2 sides that seem to be dried. Still slippery and just slimy, being a sewer-like system, but yeah.
I started heading towards light, so you said it was this way? What is a wall?
Go down a little bit.
That way.
There you go.
I started heading towards the
Do you
light.
see the light?
I do not. Oh, yes, I do see the light.
Do you see the light?
I see the light.
He sees the light, everybody.
So, heading toward... Oh. I think...
Do you see something?
I see something that's not light.
How quiet are you guys being?
I was running from children.
You're running from children.
So probably not that quiet.
Roll me a stealth check with disadvantage.
That's fair. Oh, I think I have +3. Oh, that's cocked. On the side. I rolled worse. 5.
5. You want to roll for Temin for me too? His stealth is a +2. 3 +3.
Well, I got a nat 20 within the 16.
Okay. So 19. As you and Temin are running, and you are just sloshing through the like the water and like step in it and pools out and ripples out. Temene kind of grabs you for a second, like stop and just like literally eye signals and points that he sees something slithering in this corridor. There's a metallic like reflection off of it too from this dim light, but there is something definitely within that seems very familiar.
Should we murder it, Tevin? You want to go fist blazing?
I mean, I'm always one for fist blazing, but I mean, the last one it took all of us to get rid of.
My stealth is shit. See all these guns on you? They make a lot of noise. I guess we should double back then. Yeah, probably. That's how Tevin feels. I'm like, I can't stealth past to save my life. Probably double back in the hopes that it didn't see me.
Okay.
Slowly.
How many years do you think it'll be before silencers are invented?
Yeah.
Well, you can cast a silent spell technically.
That'd be some badass shit. Like Atlas becomes like Hitman, just pew pew.
I was listening to a podcast and they cast a silent spell, then they threw a grenade in it, so it was silent. That explosion.
That's cool.
We're just gonna slowly walk back.
Cast silent on the gun.
As you guys
No, cast silent like in a space, and then they threw the grenade into space.
start heading back, we'll go to Vel and the other guys. So
All right. Does my dark vision reveal any more than this? This is all I can see.
because of the size of the map and just I gave everybody with dark vision, even though it's supposed to be 30 feet, equivalently on the map it's only at a 15-foot radius just because I can't do the full extent of what the actual map like size should
All right,
be.
that's
So you have
that's fine.
you have 15 foot. Ideally, it's yes, I know it's 30 feet, but
It's like 60 feet usually, actually.
or 60.
But
sorry.
still, yeah, either way.
But either
it
way,
adds up.
you get the perspective can't really be stretched out in this. So,
That's fine. It's all good.
but yeah, I
I'm
was
dashing anyways, but it's not like I can really see what's going on. I'm just running for my life.
okay. So,
How liquidy is this metal on the floor?
if you guys remember when you first left, I had some of you guys roll perception checks to pull out, to pull your foot or like not get caught in this liquid metal. Somebody actually had to use a spear to get his foot out. Name time it.
Someone's pull-out game is a little weak.
Oh, weak.
A little weak indeed, yes. You're standing at. It was like you were on the brink of getting out of where it was, so you were okay last time, if I remember correctly. So it's solid enough it's solid enough for you to run across. If you stay put, it kind of becomes like liquid, like quicksand in a way. But if you keep your feet moving, hot feet, hot feet, hot feet, you're kind of good.
Right.
Indeed.
But I don't really think I can scoop it up with a water skin, could I?
No, not with the water skin.
Okay, that's fair. Well, Yep, well, I got shit out, so I guess I'm just gonna keep on running.
Okay.
I only got one way to go, so...
You-
Which way am I coming from? Am I heading south or am I heading...
You're heading south.
Upward, down?
This is also the direction you heard Drumris's voice echoing and booming down.
Alright. This a wall?
It's just a corridor opening, so you can go down.
Oh, I can...
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not sure how far I'm moving there now.
I don't even see your token moving.
Pretty solid then.
I was dragging it because I'm not... Is that like 5? Is that 10?
Yeah, I mean, that's like 20 feet so far. I will say, once you get to about here, at the opening, where the water starts branching out again, standing in the middle,
Oh, I
next
can
to,
see the water.
yeah, you can see the water. And standing next to the curve of the water, you can see a bright head, full head of hair, red, child with a stick poking around in the water. She hasn't looked up at you yet, but she is playing within the water. The nightmare
Alright,
field is
let's
within
one
you
up.
guys.
Cursed.
You're welcome.
Man. Put me in positions like this.
Slowly push it into the water.
Oh my god.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
It's supposed to be the protector of the people.
Oh, dude.
Or here.
And then someone finds a videotape, and it just becomes a whole thing.
Gosh.
7 days.
I guess it's better than like Hulk Smasher versus Hulk, just repeatedly punching in the face. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Yeah.
That was the best. Anyway.
Anyways.
Dude, it really was. But, man,
Not the child, right?
If Charlie stabs me in the leg or something, he's probably gonna get punched in the face.
I'm just saying, sneak attack is a lot of damage all at once.
oh my
This
goodness, dude.
child has
Usually,
no
same time
armor.
punching, it probably hurt this child.
Talk about murdering children. Not good. It's not
I
good at all.
rolled initiative.
Never
yeah,
started this. Let's be
I
clear.
I am the remaining Izon Clint thoughts in your brain. Just those intrusive ones that are like, you know.
Sure, you're not cured yet. You still have some people missing.
Man. I'm probably gonna get stabbed in the neck for doing this, but I'm gonna run by and like scoop up the child.
You're picking up the child.
The child.
Yeah.
Okay.
We find this just a screwdriver.
Okay. Vel running by as the child. I will say. I mean, we'll do it just a strength. It's a child. It's not the largest creature in the world. It's a small creature, but I'll still have you roll a strength check to not drop this child right off the get go.
That's not good.
Oh no. What did you roll?
So like regular strength check or like athletics or just a regular strength roll?
Yeah, I mean, you're scooping them up. Oh, we can make it athletics.
I mean, I'm not proficient in it, so either way it's gonna be the same thing.
Okay.
Oh man. I got a 9.
Our Discord chat's gonna have to be like a paid subscription to get that extra content, because it's just... Anyway.
Oh my gosh. Okay, with the 9, to pick up a child, running by, stick in water, literally play in the water, doing whatever, and you just come scoop it up as you do so. The child is a little taken off guard, for sure, and screams out, like piercing, high-pitched scream. Just like, let go of me! What are you doing? And starts flailing around. You get about maybe 5 feet before your slip kind of starts just going, and she just slides to the ground. You know how children are when they get to their knee, like drop to their knees, they're like impossible to get off the ground. She kind of just drops, but
Stranger danger.
stranger danger. Yeah, the child is on the ground, flailing around right now. As you, I was like, we'll move you like here. And the child is on the ground. You guys technically are in the water. We'll go right there. As she slides to the ground and she is screaming out because of this. So you have an upset child now, screaming.
Do we hear this from where we're
At
at?
that tier.
Oh, 100%. This is echoing through the halls where you guys are at. It's coming from this direction. You hear a child screaming. I would say Drumris, Laka, and Kavara would hear the scream a couple seconds before Temin and Atlas would hear this as well.
What do we just do?
Yes.
Just when the direction the
Let's
snake was.
not go that way, whichever way it's
Alright.
louder from.
now I'm gonna be stuck alone.
Like, whatever reason not to go that way. Tell me there's a screaming child over there.
Don't worry, guys. It's just me and a screaming kid.
Trying to help.
That was like the most barbarian approach ever. Like,
Oh,
what are we?
100%.
You know what? No,
Dude, I'm running for my life too.
The
I
child.
already let one child to die, dude.
The
There's a
child.
locked door you can't pick. There's always a battery.
Oh my goodness, dude. You're a father.
This is how I cope with that.
As the child begins to just whimper and like quiet down for a second, literally will turn to you, Valen. Who did it think you are? For a minute I thought you were a Cyclops. Don't do that! And then just throwing a rock at you. I could have missed. That's a 13, but child, little stone on the ground, literally screams out, calls you a Cyclops, and throws a stone at you. Misses, of course, but you're able to quickly dodge out of the way as she is now, like, still whimpering at the ground, but very upset.
He doesn't even look at the kid. Who raised you?
Who raised you? What kind of question is that for a child? I'm kidding. Mother raised me. Who raised you?
Not mother.
Oh, the curse
And
of
I
not
just look
mother.
confused.
Yeah. What?
Hold my head. Who did raise me?
Take 1 point of psychic damage as you kind of contemplate your past.
What?
I'm joking. But I will have you roll. If you are going to think about who raised you for a second, we'll have you roll a Constitution saving throw just because that's fun.
1d6 emotional damage.
Emotional damage. Nat 20.
Okay. Nat 20.
Of all the things
I have
to roll
no
20
feelings.
on this.
At this moment of a screeching child piercing your brain, that little star days in your mind of the blurred lasts forever. Like, literally, you woke up in Lonvant before you found these people, and you have no recollection besides the body that you are currently in. You, for a split second, like as you're thinking about this, your hands that are in front of you, that are there, blur out, and you can see a radiant light instead of your hands. Like your arms are glowing. And it kind of phases back to what your leathered gloves and stuff like that are. Your hands for a split second, like vision-wise, change to something that wasn't there.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Child of self-discovery. I like it. Well, I guess I'm just gonna like shake my head and like try and come back to my senses, and I'm gonna look at the kid and just the tunnels are swallowing everything in it. Please run away.
I'll do as I please. And she'll kind of get up after herself, pick up her stick, and start walking away. If you, she'll start walking this way. You don't have long, though. And starts clicking on the side of the stone.
Oh, great. Ugh. Is the exit that way?
Kid just continues walking.
Oh, alright, I'll see you. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna run down the waterway then,
Okay. We'll get you about.
with whatever movement I got left.
I'll put you back here, and then we will go to the group of Blaka, Kavara, and Blaka, Germus, Kavara. Yes, that makes sense.
Yes, Blaka, Kavara, Blaka, yes.
Yes, I know.
Man, I would take one blocker right now, let alone two. Right.
Yes.
Just so we're aware who the main character is here. It's Blaka and then Blaka again.
Germus would probably be a hell of a lot more effective if he actually was Blaka, so I'm not opposed to that.
Everybody transform into
The
Blaka.
blocker.
Polymorph, mass polymorph.
Mass
into
polymorph.
Divine intervention and go.
Mass true biomorph.
We are all blockers. Block the block.
We are Negan.
I was going to say it's almost like the who is Gamora, what is Gamora?
Why is
Why is Gamora?
One better. Why is Gamora?
No, we probably should head down to wherever that screaming was. I mean, the kids might have alerted off of one of the other members. One of the other.
Or, it could have been one of the gators that live in the sewer. Like, I don't know why y'all keep kids in the sewer. I just don't know. This doesn't make sense. See, Blacko, where I'm from, we like our kids.
Yeah, this isn't where I'm from either. You think I have kids in the sewer?
Oh yeah, this is not normal at all. No, this is fucked up. I seen some shit. In my day, this is fucked. I'm telling ya. We have got to get the fuck out of here.
I was going to agree with Dreams. Like, yes, we should definitely go.
Alright, well, if that's the case, let's just keep heading the direction. Maybe we'll find somebody else. I know Temin and Atlas are together. I can try messaging someone else and seeing where they're at.
Alex, is there anything that Dwarven Stone Cunning would assist here? I'm trying to parse what, if anything, that would do, and I am coming up with nothing, but I want to ask because I never get to use it.
I know. Well, we used it last time to identify the Mythril, right?
Yeah. I'm trying to think of, like sewers, but I don't, I don't know. I got nothing.
I know, I was... Unless it's... I mean... if you want-
Guys, there's stone all around.
There's
Check it out.
stone!
Don't
Look at
trust
this!
it. Don't trust the stone.
Rock is done.
I mean, you can pull a classic lick the stone, tell how old it is, kind of thing.
Oh, and sewer? Well,
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Old. You can throw the stone, wade... Oh, this is not limestone, this is actual, But I don't know of anything at this instant, as everything is stone, yes, but it is slimed, grimed, just washed over. I mean...
Yeah. That's fair.
You can
I'm
tell...
about out of my element as I could be. So
You could.
yeah,
I was
agree.
like, it is not a new sewer, and you have not seen anything that has shown that has been new masonry work down here. So you can tell that this is a very well established, and been around probably for a century, old sewer like this system. So,
I'll just grip my hammer and. Nope. I'll grip my sword and I'll just be ready in case there's anything around. I'm hyper focused.
okay.
I grip my sword like it's a hammer and I grip
Oh,
my
ow.
hammer. Oh fuck!
Yep.
Oh, you wouldn't know how many times this. God, fuck it! Oh.
Yep.
Vara's going to look at Dreams and be like, Dreams, let me see your hand. You got to stop holding your sword like that. She's going to try to wrap it up so he's not bleeding everywhere.
It's just a flesh wound. I'm fine.
Too far
Ugh.
west.
I hate this place.
But before we do go any further, Kavara's going to be like, Blaka, should I bring back the crocodiles? You think they'll be helpful here for us? They can go ahead of us.
They might be able to find the others if they head the opposite direction as well.
Alright, well. Then Kavara's going to summon 4 gators, 2 in front of us, 2 behind us, and they're going to kind of lead our way plus go backwards.
Okay. Question for backwards, because there's technically backwards this way for you guys and backwards this way for you guys. There's 2 different.
If it splits, I'm pretty sure the gators are going to split as well, kind of like they did before.
Okay. I don't have gator tokens ready. Unfortunately, I probably should have thought about that. You never know. Every session it seems to be a different animal I have to prepare for.
I mean, you did put us in the sewers, so
I did put you in the
that's what we're
sewers, but
expecting.
how I was like, Kavara's understanding of sewers is completely zero as my understanding. So you should know to make a gator. Like, how we get into this information?
Oh no, you would make a fish, and the fish would just die in the terrible water.
I make a suggestion of just making a token that just says weird Kavara shit, and you can just
animal
just buy it or whatever.
I should find a gift of a like changing like animal where it just slowly rotates and just make that a token.
Oh yeah, it'll be fun. This card, whatever animal card has today.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. 2 going forward, 2 going backwards. Each of them splitting back. Like I said, I don't have a gator, but I do have my lizard tokens wherever they are. Or no.
Close enough.
Maybe giant lizards. Giant lizard. We're gonna just literally place them wherever I need them. Okay. As your lizards, lizards are now confusing me. They kind of look like crocs with little saddle backpacks. As your crocs go down, they're just looking for your friends. They would get probably a good 100 feet, I would say, based off of this sewer system, like the sewer system. I would say based off of Vale's light and also just where things are, it would take, about 150 feet before Vale would be coming into sight of one of your crocs.
The crocs would be in the water, so would Vel actually notice the croc before it got up to him?
Vale with like 27 perception, probably.
Probably. And I was like, what is
That
that?
man is
What is
that
your
man can see through walls.
what is your passive perception, Vale?
My passive perception is 22.
Yeah. Oh. Even with like, you can roll a stealth check for your gators if you really want.
Oh no, they're looking for Vel, so
Yeah, I'm thinking he would instantly see it. Even though it's slithering down, the trickle in the water as they slowly come towards Vale, you would notice, quickly look over, and you would see a croc within the water, which, I mean, I think would be alerting still, in my opinion. But, yeah, there's a croc slowly swimming in the water towards you.
Yep, I'd be happy to see a crocodile.
It's the first.
Hopefully. Are you friendly crocodiles?
Well, she did something last
You
time.
Kavara crocodile?
I don't. Kavara crocodile.
Kavara?
I guess the gator upon seeing Vel will kind of like go up to him, friendly like, just so like kind of answers
How does
his
a
question.
crocodile come up to you friendly like
Yeah,
you?
make an animal handling check, Vale.
Well, it doesn't have its mouth open and it's not chasing.
That's fine.
It like just nuzzles into you like a dog, just like
I was so I would be scared still.
I would just
But I think upon discovering Vel, it would try to like get Vel to follow it back to where we are.
Okay. I will tell you, the 2 crocs that went south, even though I'm saying only one right now, they would find Vale. The one that went right is still going with nothing to be seen. The one that went north on the map would end up at a door.
Well, I didn't prepare him for doors, so it might be just confused just looking at this door.
Didn't prepare them for
You're just ashamed to prepare cocktails for doors.
Just teach the crocodile how to open doors.
How would you do that?
So his tail, this tail's not actually like that around it. It just goes through doors.
I think at this point I would cast Sending again.
Yeah.
It's going to be going to the Emperor. I'm going to say Kavara, Gurmus, Blaka together. Atlas, Temin together. Others unknown. Where are you?
I'm in a room, alone. Busted tunnel behind a door, only exit. I don't know if I got any more. That's all I got.
You used 10 out of 24 so far.
Yeah.
Oh, is there weird Kavara shit happening?
Always.
I don't know.
I will use one more message and I will say, crocodiles, if they find you, follow them back to us.
The Emperor nods for a while, never using this spell before, and just like feels completely awkward, like getting a text message from someone he's never talked to before, and it's just like, okay.
Not even know.
I left you on red.
Did you think that would just like drop dead or something?
I'm gonna take this opportunity then to open the door and just hope that it's a crocodile or a friend.
Okay. Crocodile friends.
Because I mean, I did see Kavara do this spell before, so like, okay.
You put your hand on the doorknob, turn, open it, and directly in front of you is a smiling crocodile.
They have to teach how to open doors, apparently.
And I mutter the phrase that I have often muttered, which is simply, Kavara, I've longed for your brilliance. And I just begin following the crocodile.
Alright. I will say, if you guys are heading and following the one that you found Veil first, I'm gonna move you guys. See the path you're going? Oh wait, I don't know if it dragged on, but either way, you get to about. Sorry, my child's in the wall. You get to about
Where he belongs.
You guys would get about here to your token Sea Veil? Probably not.
I don't want to. Which direction? I didn't get moved.
You haven't got moved yet. You're continuing this way following the crocodile. You're going to be shortly after them.
Okay.
Because they went south as they followed the croc to Vale, who's... You guys can see each other now, right? Hopefully.
It wasn't.
Close?
Can't see him yet.
No, not
I
yet.
can see them.
Yeah, like, if I move over one, I can see him.
Okay. You guys are within, I was like, 30 feet of each other, so you guys definitely can see each other. You guys, the four of you, have been reunited, seeing yourself close to the entrance that you initially came into this tunnel system. The Emperor has been contacted and has been slowly following the path behind you. Temin and Atlas are drifting nearby enough to hear the echoing of a screaming child moments ago. As they continue their journey trying to find you guys, we go to the hot, burning desert sun. With one Avemira wearing all black.
What taste did you get out there? He wanted the cold ones.
Drifting sands. 3 large stone-like structures well within the distance, I would say. You find yourself. What are you thinking, Avemira? What do you got going on?
Well, I didn't want to end up back here. This was my least favorite place on this planet. So it's really just a moment of dread, depression, and with a minor conjuration, I bring back my umbrella to kind of block this blasting heat of the desert. There's no structure for a ways.
from where you're standing at right now, you don't see a structure. I would say you can walk in any direction, and it's kind of just sand, rolling sand hills. You're very dune. We're at the what do they call it? The freaking dunes up north. Anyways, you're at Silver Lake Dunes.
Yep. Sleeping Bear.
Sleeping Bear.
Sleeping Bear, so they're both
Yeah,
dunes.
they're both dunes. Either way, yeah, you're basically just in a rolling dune at the moment. You can see these stone structures. There's 3 of them. They're adjacent to each other. They're tower over, I'd say, a good 100, 150 feet into the air, but their distance from just the heat mirage and stuff like that, they seem easily like a mile away. They're quite far away from you would say. So right now you don't have any indicator besides these stone structures in front of you.
Well, it's looking like some structures are my best bet. To kind of lowering my umbrella, realizing that this walk is going to be exhausting already. I've already taken off my high-heeled boots and kind of strapped on some sandals instead. And I think for a second, I think back to my childhood in Bari, and I called upon my phantom steed,
Okay.
Onyx.
Onyx.
And with the blaze, you see an all-black stallion appear with lanes as a mane and tail.
Yeah.
Under goes,
More flames.
it's been a while.
More
And
flames.
straps back on her high-heeled boots and Lord Onyx
Okay.
to travel towards these mysterious stone towers that I hope lead back to where their party is.
Okay. Getting on your stallion steed Onyx, galloping through the sand upon a blazing horse in a blazing desert. There'll be a little bit of travel, you'll say. I'm gonna have you roll me. Roll me a D20 there, Avemira.
That's a 12.
Okay. As you are running through the desert, not running, riding through the desert on your steed, it seems, I was going to say, some time passes. We'll go a good 12 minutes. And this structure, as you're running through the sands, and your steed is faster than you remember. It's quite odd. It actually is going faster and faster. The sand is not slowing it down at all. Before you know it, these structures, as you are looking in front of you, seem like miles away. Within the short period of time, are now within 100 feet of you. Instantly, you kind of stop. This vision, this blur, this whole interaction went by so quick that it felt like 12 minutes, but you don't know actually how long. The time perception of this mirage or reality is kind of getting to you from this beating sun. We are standing within 100 feet of these stone structures. As you stare out at them, one clips over the other, and if you can make me, we're gonna call it a nature check.
That is a 20, not that.
20, not nat. That's actually really good. These stone structures, the 3 of them, the best way to describe it is to look like 2 fingers and a thumb, almost like gripping out of the sand itself, where 2 are up straight, like straightish, and 1 is kind of curved and cockeyed towards the other. But there is a small smooth ridge on the bottom of the one that's slightly curved, and it looks like literally like 3 fingers breaking out of the earth, 150 feet into the air. These stone fingers kind of stand and peer out in front of you. As you approach these stone fingers, there is a small altar-like structure made within the stone, carved around. That's kind of what you're seeing on the map right now. Is this Ottoman structure? It is octagon in shape, barely above the sand as the sand has drifted over. Couple sand drifts that are actually covering part of it, and the center of it is a rectangle shape with weird lines and stuff like that. It looks like language, but you're too far away to really make out anything more than that.
Well, I will predict all these honors and pass on their farewell, and I'll detect magic surrounding this altar.
Yeah, hidden magic would be booming off of this thing of, I mean, it would be considered an enchantment of some sort. Let me make sure I'm right, because I always get these wrong. Yeah, I think it would be. What? No, it wouldn't be enchantment. I apologize. Deviation is actually what it would be considered.
I will approach the altar cautiously, see what's inscribed on it.
You cut out there slightly for a moment. Can you repeat that?
Oh. I say Avemira lower towards the altar itself, knowing that she sees something on it to try to see what's inscribed.
Okay. What languages do you know?
Abyssal. So this is there.
Yep.
Celestial, Common, and Infernal.
It's not a language you would understand.
Well, I guess I want to try to, swing something and break it open, but, she will bring back her mage hand to try to see if the altar, does it have like a top to it? That sort of thing? Like, does the top budge open, or?
So, give you perspective, the altar itself is literally like a podium in the middle, and then there's this squared box, And along each side of the square box is just scripture that runs down the side of it. So as you kind of circle around this box, it kind of like it is engraved and looks like it's made out of the stone itself. And it's like not detachable or removable. It literally is made from this podium itself where the scripture starts being ripped down the side of it.
Someone else is reading. Avemira just be kind of stumped looking at this altar.
You just stumped looking at the altar? Sorry.
Honestly, Avemira is stumped looking at the altar,
Okay.
knowing that it's just not great. Yeah.
Okay. As
We'll leave Avemira there.
As Avemira is pondering what to do with this altar and the beating sun, we have other people within the dungeon itself still traveling through. We will go to Temin and Atlas.
So we double back away from the snake.
Yes.
Go the other direction. Kind of Peter's just wandering forward. See
He's like
anything?
immediately.
See anything relevant? Like what's all the just like a hallway? Nothing too fancy.
Nothing too fancy.
Fragment scroll. Wander. Do we see something else that wants to kill us? I'm just gonna move myself. Okay, oh! I see something. What do I see?
You see a very upset child wiping away her tears as she's walking and runs into the two of you. Stick on the ground, dragging, looks up at you, and kind of points her stick, and you can see the tears still playing like pouring out of her eyes, and just points out at the two of you. You're not who I'm looking for.
Good. I didn't want to see you either, so we just walked by each other and never talked to each other again.
Where is he?
I'm so afraid to ask, but who is he? I'm talking about like kind of like standing behind Temin. I'm not dealing with like creepy children. This Temin's in front of me.
Temin's in front of you.
I was talking over Temin's shoulder.
You're talking over Temin's shoulder. You know who I'm talking about. Don't lie to me.
If I had to guess, it's probably that big idiot in the green armor. Is that him?
No, who's that?
No, we don't have to worry talk about him then.
Green armor? Not white? I like white.
We haven't seen anyone in white armor, so nope.
Oh. Well, I was told that Mr. Grin was going to be here.
Mr. Grimm?
Grin.
Grin. I don't know if that's better or worse.
And mother said wait for him.
The ultimate dilemma. Would Alice abandon this child in this place because she's creepy, or is she trying to help? Maybe we can go find Mr. Grin that way. Point behind her. Well, she just came that way. She did just come that way. So there's definitely nobody in white armor this way.
You lying to me?
No.
Because if you don't tell the truth, she points to the side, and you kind of look over, there's the mithril door still like right on the side. Mother's watching you.
Never. I would never lie to a child. It is my one rule.
Roll a deception check for me.
Okay. But the fact that I would lie to a child is not true. Is that 13 or an 18? That's a 13, that's fine. I can plus like 9. I lied, plus 12, so that's a 25.
25.
Never mind, you.
Okay, Red Man.
It's just. Right. You see my friend the investigator here? He'll hold your hand and we'll walk this way.
I won't touch that child.
Come on, Tevin!
I will not touch that child.
Volunteer 10 minutes could be.
Children are not my thing.
It's not my thing. This is where they're creeping the tunnel, trying to tunnel mothers.
Do you have a place upstairs where you can maybe bring your two child? No. I live down here.
Oh, but there's a really nice thing upstairs that we can show you once we find the stairs.
Mr. Grin brings me nice things down here all the time, he told me.
Where you think he gets all the nice things? They're from upstairs. We can give you all the nice things.
I don't know. I think you're lying to me.
Do I have a nice thing on me that I could prove? What do I have? I sold a lot of my magic items, which are cool. I don't think the child needs a bottle of wine, believe it or not.
Give him wine, give him wine.
I had this really cool dice set that you can play. We play with. You can get all the cool games like this upstairs.
Are you showing her the dice?
Yeah, I always show that the cork in my hand. And like go like this, showing her.
She'll come over and slowly grab the dice out of your hand. You should know. I burned down the house he was inside. And she's gonna run away with the dice. As she runs up this way, you will hear her say, "Oh, there you are!"
We're leaving. We're leaving. The dice are gone. We're going this way as fast as possible.
And I will give you guys the vision of a snake-like creature slowly slithering out behind where this little girl just ran by. Where do you think you're going?
Go, 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 go. Wait, there's a treasure chest. The treasure chest actually there?
There's a treasure chest there.
No, I will. It's creepy children basement. No, it's my one thing that'll overpower my lust for gold. Nope, we're ignoring the treasure chest. I'll mentally mark it for later if it's possible to come back, but I'm not stopping right now.
Okay.
We're just going to keep following all the way.
Following all the way. I would say, at this point in time, Vel, make me a perception check.
You got it.
I had fun because like Tim was like, I was like doing these behind Tim, so I didn't miss it. So I just like throw Tim behind me in front of him.
Yeah.
Got 26.
26. As you find the gator, and the gator leads you over to Kavara, Blaka, and Drumris, you would hear a sloshing of water as Temin and Atlas, about 80 feet away from you, start running into your perceptive vision, and they just hit the water. You guys literally just right into some water, splashing it around. You guys, yeah, you definitely see Atlas and Temin running towards you. I'd say stop right about there, you guys.
Alright.
And the Emperor, you are slowly, you're literally 2 seconds behind, just so you know. If you're following the gator, you would be, time-wise, we'll say you were slightly, we'll give you about here. Can you see Drumris yet? Probably not.
Yep, I see Drumris and Kavara
Okay, yep, the gator.
and my vigils.
We'll say you guys kind of, it's all within a couple seconds of each other. You basically see Temin and Atlas, and right behind Drumris, you would see a croc run up behind you, and I don't know what crocs sound like, but that's what they're doing today. And the Emperor is shortly behind that.
I've never gotten close enough to one to find out. So
Yeah.
Just make a snapping sound, if anything.
That's what they sound like, right?
as soon as I see them within range, I point back behind me and say, "There were a few more chests back in that room I didn't care to investigate. Not really my skill set, if we can ever regroup. But I did find some interesting potions."
Do I notice? Is it?
I'm talking directly to Kamara because I don't know Drumrus, for the record.
Oh, fair. Starting over Dreamers.
Well, Kamara's gonna be like, oh, potions, and she's gonna like go to one of the crocs, give it to this one.
Well, two of them I know what they are because I identified them. But the other one, I wouldn't trust it.
And she points into that. She opens the gator's mouth. Yeah, just toss it in here. Let's see it happens.
As you guys are like saying this, Temin and Atlas are literally running towards you guys. Fuck! Something's coming! Something's coming!
Hey,
Ready and arrow.
there's also a chest, so we can kill it. That'd be great. You can go back to the chest, but there's a snake. Weird metal snake.
Ready and arrow. I was gonna ask if I could tell they're obviously running from something, and I was just gonna ready an arrow.
Yeah. Yep.
Vale, you should... Oh, wait, I don't know Vale.
I'm going to move right up to the corner. I'm moving right up to the corner and just hammer fucking ready to come down.
Or we could fall back to the direction I came from. It was completely open. We could possibly regroup. If anything comes in, we may be barreled in. But
So we should kill the snake and get the chest.
Right. I feel like we should stand ready towards being able to go towards the exit in case we need to leave instead of boxing ourselves in a room in case anything, I don't know, everything keeps on turning into quicksand.
well, you're the strategist, I guess.
I'm
I
just
don't
a
know.
guy.
I just give it to it. I'm just like, oh, whatever. But yeah, I'm not sure that I have any spells left, so I'm just gonna kind of mentally take a note of what I'm capable of defending myself.
Oh,
with.
that's not good.
Whatever, we like blow all of our giant things on the big snake.
As you point to your arrow, what is your total night vision there, Val? 'Cause
Alright, total what?
how far can you see? You can see 60 feet, night vision wise? Temin can see.
Yeah, I can see 60 feet, yep.
Okay. Temin and Atlas, you have
60 feet with my goggles.
with your goggles. Temin has like 120 true sight, which is stupid.
I wonder who gave him that.
I know, right? Actually, that was from his god. Wow.
Who controls his god?
Who does control his god? That's me. Atlas,
Yes.
you would see the
Oh no!
snake coming around the corner. Coming around the corner, here it comes. It's a humanoid snake, pure steel, kind of like what you saw before. Literally rushing around the corner, slithering like around, and just. Where do you think you're going?
I'm just gonna hide behind my giant friend over there.
And I'll give you the surprise round since you already knew about it, but you two are the only ones that see it initially, until it gets into your vision, or I guess your action there. Vale, you can ready your action. I'll give you still the surprise round since you were the one that prepared it, and everybody else is going to roll me initiative.
Right. Well, I got a surprise round. I rolled in that one. 4 and 10.
So everybody's rolling initiative.
It sounds like, yeah.
Oh, terrific.
I'm using the gift of Alchicity or whatever on Blanca. And that's going to be an extra 1d8 to your initiative roll.
Ooh, thank you.
I rolled a 28.
And
Was it D8 for one person or for all peoples?
just for one person?
Oh, okay. Because I rolled with initiative and rolled total balls. So
I rolled total walls.
yeah, like I rolled a
Well-
6 and a 4, so yeah.
I rolled a nat 1.
Same!
Ooh.
Nice, Blanca. That one squad.
What if you didn't do that though?
For a total
Yeah.
of 6, because
You
of
know-
the D8.
No, I'm gonna save my last lucky just in case. I'll just go last because fuck it.
How?
Ugh.
We all have pretty low score. I'll go for sure last.
Emperor, what
If
did
we
you
all
roll?
roll low, it's like we all are in the same order.
Emperor, what did you roll?
My total roll is 8.
Fantastic. Drumris.
So you're not last. Blanca's last. He has a 6.
6. Jesus Christ, you guys. Kavara,
16.
There we go.
Better than 10.
you want to roll for Temin?
Okay.
Plus 3.
21. Man, that's nice than 10, right?
Alright. Technically, the Crocs are still out. We'll just have your Crocs go when you go, Kavara.
That's fine.
Surprise round, like I said, Temin and Kavar, it's Temin and Atlas, since you guys are within. I mean, according to the map, I know it's really close to you. Let me put down a light. I don't want to give a light source because that's going to give too much away. Unless somebody throws out a light source somewhere, I will wait a moment. I will say
It's like pink with snake is.
ping and snake. Nope, ping and snake.
Nice.
Bing.
There we go. Okay.
So, can everybody see that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's where it is.
But I'm around the corner, so.
Yep. Temin, Atlas, the hit goes around the corner. Do you guys take any sort of opportunity attack?
Yeah, since like I see the whole group here now, or like at least Blanca and Vale, I'm like, all right, turn around. But as soon as I see Blanca being like ready to smash it, all right, okay, well they're gonna fight it. I want that treasure chest. I'm gonna shoot it 3 times as I'm running to hide behind Blanca. So I'm just sprint across, and go bam, 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 and then dive.
I'm kind of mad. I save my. Okay. Roll your attack.
That's all. That's 'cause- Or do I get all my attacks or just one attack?
Surprise is basically a reaction, right? Well, I mean, it's a. I'm not gonna.
A surprise round is basically a turn
Yeah.
where they don't get to act.
Yeah.
So I do get all 3.
You get all
I'm glad you said I got crit on one of them. If I said no out of the reroll, I was gonna reroll it.
No, I'll give it to you.
So I got a crit, 15 and an 18.
15 misses, 18 hits.
I'm all out of fancy stuff, so can't do anything too crazy. Grab another D10. Basically 3 D10s with the crit. 10, 5, 7, 17 plus 23 plus 8, 20, 31 damage. I know math.
31 damage.
Can I sprint this way and jump behind block?
Okay. Temin will take his. Well, I don't know if he wants to run up towards it.
I was gonna say, is Temin full hard enough to go fight a snake so far away?
Temin will just ready his action if the snake gets close enough to him. He will hold out his staff of striking and basically just like arm himself, which will make the snake move a couple more feet, which gives Vel your shot.
Okay. Do I get assassinate on this?
I mean, it's not. Assassinate has to be surprised that it knew about you guys.
Right.
So I'm gonna go with no. It also,
Alright.
it also
Well,
has some crazy vision, so.
does that technically count as the snake's turn?
No. The snake has not.
No. Okay. So. Okay. If it's not a turn, then I still at least get advantage on it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then we're going to shoot an arrow. Be good to me.
I just forgot my crit. I gave one of my shots back, so I actually do have something to use now.
Thank goodness for Elvish accuracy. Alright, that's a 28 to hit.
That hits.
Alright, since I have advantage, I get sneak attack, so let's do... That's 13 piercing from my arrow. And... 30 piercing from sneak attack, so 43 piercing damage.
Okay. Alright, then that puts us at the top of initiative, which is Val.
And I'm gonna do the same thing.
Okay.
They still haven't gone, so you still get advantage.
I forgot I had to
Yep.
attack one of my attacks, but it's fine. Something to remember.
Okay, that's a 32 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, I didn't have advantage, so I wouldn't have seen that.
That's 8 from the arrow. And 29 from sneak attack, so 37 piercing damage.
It is bloodied.
And then... What are these, like... hold on. Like these brown things right here, what are those?
It's just... It's the ground. It was like, that's just the texture, of the texture of the ground. It was made from the map.
Alright.
It's mud, dirt, and other disgusting things.
If I go around the corner, can I still technically hide from it?
I mean, yeah, you can roll a stealth check if you want.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna move over here and I'm gonna, just duck down.
Okay. We go to 10 minutes.
Thank goodness for reliable talent. We'll take the 10 and get a 25.
It didn't move before Temin could go. Temin loses that, but he will step up. Seeing that Vale has taken a couple good shots on it, he will move up and take 2 attacks with his...
He's gonna play canonically. He's gonna do one staff attack and then punch you once for no reason.
Yes. Should I do that?
I think you should.
Okay, 1 attack. Do you want to roll? I'm going to have you roll. It's plus 11.
Alright. I don't know why Travis does it, but he does it every single time.
Every single time.
18.
18 hits. So, roll me a d8.
5.
11 points. And then you can take his unarmed strikes are plus 8.
24 to hit.
Yep.
And then was it a bonus action one too?
Yep.
That'd be 19 to hit.
Yep, both are hitting. D6. Mostly.
6 and 4.
6 and 4. Okay. Very Temin fashion of not using both of his actions. Staff of striking comes down, and then 2 armed strikes. Pow pow! Right onto the snake, barely still standing. We go to Kavara.
Alright, so Kavara's gonna move right here. And the spot I'm pinging, I'm gonna have all 4 crocodiles kind of like set up a barrier right there. This way the snakes have to go through the crocodiles.
Okay.
And then she's gonna bonus action Starry Form, and we're gonna shoot at the snake in front of Temin.
Okay.
And this is gonna be psychic damage, so does a 25 hit.
25 hits.
Alright, the first one is gonna be 8 damage with 4 psychic. The second attack
Yep.
is a 12.
12's gonna miss.
Alright, and now the starry form is going to be a 12 as well.
Yep, that's a miss, unfortunately, as well.
So the only one hit.
Okay. As it's barely hanging on. For ending her turn.
Why is there a second one on there?
Why is there a second one on there? Slithering right behind you, Kavara. There is... Snake. Snaky boy. Actually, I don't need to move that close. We'll move right there. Block is 15. Alice would be like just technically you're in it. It's spitting poison at you, Kavara. So let me roll. It's an 18 to hit.
That just hits.
Okay. I need a Constitution saving throw from you.
That is a 6.
That is going to be a failure. Since you failed, the spray splats off of you and then ricochets up to its 10 feet. Atlas is just out of it. And a con save from Blocka as well.
Yep.
I Blocker was the right choice.
That's a nat 19 for a total of 22.
Okay. You're going to pass. You'll take half damage because this succeeded on the attack. It is 45 points of poison damage to you, Kavara, and then halved for Blocka.
So 22.
Yep.
That hurts a bit.
We go to the snake in front of Temin, who's now barricaded between Crocs and the snake by himself. Can you roll a charisma saving throw for me for Temin?
Do you have advantage or anything?
He has...
That's a block.
He has... Yep, advantage. Plus 8.
18.
18 is a save. The banish spell does not go off.
Yes.
You can get rid of the Crocs too, because we're not going to keep concentration after getting hit that hard.
Okay. Crocs disappear. I'm going to just literally move them off the map.
I mean, not knowing anybody probably feels better about that.
Oh, 100%. As the banish, the bonus action of this will recoil to not take an attack of opportunity and move slightly back into the shadow. We go to Atlas with the Emperor on deck, Block on deck. Once we get to the bottom of initiative, Avemira, don't worry, I have something for you.
I hope Temin has that handled, and I'm going to shoot the snake in front of the IC in front of Cora. With one pistol, one musket, I have no ammo left in this pistol. 19 and 17?
Yep.
That's wrong math, but they
19 hits, 17 misses.
So I usually know that's what you did. 8 plus 11, 18. It was 16 plus 11. I just did the math horrible. It was like 27.
Yes, that hits. And what one are you shooting at? The one by Kavara? Or?
Both of them are the one by Kamara.
Okay, yep.
So that is 18 damage. And the last shot is reloading my pistol.
Okay.
That's all I got. I bonus action hide behind block it more.
Everybody's hiding behind Block of the big
Yeah, literally.
Big body.
Congo line behind.
Yeah. The Emperor up, Block on deck. Well, actually, Block and Dreamers, you both have a 6. Who has the higher decks? What do you guys want?
+1.
Yeah, I do not have a +1.
Okay, we'll keep it that way order-wise then. So, Emperor, Block, Dreamers.
Alright, so first I'm going to cast Misty Step and Bamf right next to Kivara. Right about there.
Yep.
And I'm gonna look over to Kivara and kind of point back and go, who the fuck are they? Friends of Kivara?
Kivara's gonna be like,
Hey,
hey,
you know
you're
who I
friends.
am.
How dare you?
Ah, shit. I'm sure whenever we get a full night's rest, this will all make sense. And then I'm just going to take my standard movement and I'm going to swing at this snaky boy here.
Okay. Go for it.
First one. Oh, dropped off the table. Not great. First attack is 13.
13 is a miss, unfortunately.
Alright, and second swing. That's much better. That's a 24.
That's gonna hit.
Okay, so. Rolling balls, okay. So that is 7 bludgeoning damage. And then radiant damage. Plus 4. And then I'm gonna. No, I'm not gonna add on any smiting this time because I'm really low on spells. So I'm just gonna smack the snaky boy and call it a day.
Okay.
That didn't. I didn't mean to sound that way.
Blocka and Druids.
I am going to move up here on the other side. Hammer's coming down.
Hammer coming down!
I'm going to expand it, ignited charge on this.
Okay.
That is going to be a 24 to hit.
That hits.
D10, a D12, and then my 2D8s from Divine Strike. So, we've got max damage from the base weapon for 15.
Okay.
Another 9 from the Ignite. And max damage with the Divine Intervention for another 16. Over the Divine Strike for another 16.
Copy that. Massive hit.
War Priest swinging again.
Okay. Go slammy slam.
That is a 28 to hit.
That hits.
No Divine Strike, no Ignite, so it's just a D10.
Okay.
The Emperor flinches slightly.
That is only 6 damage from that hit.
6 damage is enough to put in bloody range.
Got it.
So as you smash down onto this Naga-like spirit, it's not a spirit, but Naga steel snake humanoid creature, because that's all the things it is. It coils back a little bit and starts like very cobra-like, like raising its tail as it now has the Emperor and Block in front of it, and just, you won't get out of here.
Neither will you.
We will go to Drumrus.
Yeah, Drumus is gonna squeeze on over here by the Emperor. Sword in hand. Gonna take. I'm gonna take just a couple of swings with that sword.
Okay.
Okay. So first one, 18 on the die for a 31. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah.
Just barely.
Yeah, just barely.
So I just
Okay.
gotta wonder if like Drumrus goes back to old habits and hits with the flat side of the sword.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, I think like he's starting to get used to it a little bit, but yeah, it's still alright. That is 16 points of damage on that first swing.
Okay. Yeah. Good damage.
Second one, yeah, that's not quite as good. 19.
That hits.
I'll take that. 11 points. You know, I said piercing and slashing. Just the throw it. Mike doesn't even know how swords work.
I get it.
God damn it.
Slashing, yes. Awesome damage. It is dwindling away as you are cutting at it. The appendage getting a shoulder of the serpent, green spewing blood splats off the blade as the acidic blood hits the top of the surface of the stone and starts sizzling. Anything else, Drummerus?
I think I'll look at the Emperor and I'll just be like, fucking good to see ya. Oh, man, we gotta get everyone together. Just like, clueless that he's clueless of me, just talking friendly battle talk. And I'll just like put a fist bump out there, be like, we've seen worse, haven't we?
And I'll just kind of nudge over to Kavar and be like, any friend of Kavar is a friend of the Emperor's.
Oh, that's a weird fucking thing to say. You know what? That's fine.
Yes. And I'll do a little awkward, like, fist bump, hand slap.
Shake his fist.
He goes for one, I do the other. It's like, okay.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Yeah, Drumus will end his turn.
Okay. We go to Avemira.
Avemira out in this desert is now just kind of like, maybe I'm gonna be out here forever, and I can't read this thing. So I'm pretty mad at it, and even a lot of rage. I think Avemira is gonna take a swing with her staff of thunder and lightning. When I make a melee attack against this altar, I'd like it to emit a crack of thunder to try to let anyone know where I am.
Okay.
Even if they're
Beat it
enemy.
into submission.
Roll an attack for me.
Maybe a 14. Altar.
14's gonna hit the altar.
What might it do?
Breaks your staff. Oh no!
We just swing at any obstacle from now on.
Pretty much.
Oh wait.
If violence
that's-
doesn't solve all your problems, you're just not using enough of it.
Fuck, we are the bane of doors.
And couches. And chairs.
Roll damage for me, and then I'm gonna need a intelligence saving throw from you.
Great. The furniture's fighting back this time.
You're the bane of inanimate objects.
Yes.
It's gonna make two different options to roll it, either with the D6 or D8.
Yeah, the D8 is if you're two-handing it. If you're one-handing it, it's a D6.
Oh.
That's what it is.
I'm gonna go two-handed
Yeah.
for that.
I hold anything else.
Fuck that off the rope.
What about your umbrella, though?
But like powerful rage.
Yeah, you're learning how to rage.
German's teaching her a thing or two.
Uh-huh.
Nah, another
You
one.
know, the mirror's channeling Elgar Black.
What was your damage?
Like, punching it.
How much? Sorry, you're very quiet.
6. And then with the thunder damage, hopefully.
Yeah. How much thunder damage?
And then what Cypress?
Intelligence.
Intelligence save. With the first roll, that's 27.
27 to save on your intelligence. I will tell you that if you would have rolled lower than a 15 on that, yes, your weapon would have imploded from a magic recoil as this thing gets smacked down. And as you pulsate and you hit it, your magic damage seems to go through, and as this thunders out, it recoils back, and there's almost like an amplitude of kind of like a, not really EMP, but like basically a pulsating out of magic source that just like shoots back out. Your save keeps you standing, and you will hear just a womlak in a language you don't understand.
Quite the altercation, if you would.
Get out of here! You get out of here! You hear me?
Give this man an inspiration.
I am giving him
Murdered.
You are murdered, and you are getting a DM inspiration for something
So
like
we're
this.
going further.
So, I'm grabbing a quick drink. 2 seconds. Drink.
Yes, please.
That's what
I'm proud of myself for that one. I'm sorry.
he killed the DM.
I've been waiting for like
now.
5
I say
minutes
Bale's
to
double
say
murdered.
that, so
Henry's joined the party.
Ah, nice. Never part without Henry.
And the other girls have left. This guy's died in here. Hi, Hannah Manners. Yes, after you hear the ulak from this, there'll be a... Make me an Arcana check.
Uh, 24.
24. This tomb, this source of magic directly in front of you from this, starts pulsating out after it pushed you back. It's sending out a distress signal or a message of some form. To someone or something.
Right.
So,
Well, this is essentially what Avemira is. Someone is probably coming.
yeah.
So,
Somebody.
good.
Okay.
Somebody. Anything's great. Avemira's just gonna hold her action, and so something happens after this like distress signal. I'm not sure what it's doing, but I guess she's still holding the staff in preparation that it's gonna like explode or something.
Okay. Holding. We go to the wall.
Oh no.
Alice,
Yes.
you feel a small hand touch your leg.
No. I think Atlas screams slightly. He can stop himself, honestly.
Yeah. And I'm gonna need a wisdom saving throw from you.
Actually, pretty close.
That's 20. That's 20. You feel this hand grab you, and an enchantment of hold person was being casted on you.
I couldn't be a whole person no matter what. I can't even paralyze a restrained by magical effects.
Good to know. But yep, hold person was being casted on you by this little hand grabbing you from the wall, and you You can see now directly underneath on your leg, there's a child's hand basically trying to hold you.
So he freezes. It's like, watch the walls. There's a child. Casting magic.
You want to play?
Oh, fuck.
Absolutely not.
Mother says nobody can leave today.
I leave wherever I want. Just walks away.
Got him.
Got him! We go back to the Veil at the top of initiative.
First of all, one time someone restrained my magic, I pass. I can't even have a cool reveal.
Veil at the top of initiative. There's a kid in the wall.
There's a kid in the wall directly next to, well, Atlas, but yeah, there is. Right next to Atlas.
Yeah, they're creepy, but we're not murdering children here.
Man. Yeah. Yeah, that's not the best idea.
Just don't let them touch you, and we'll be fine.
This man has the purest of hearts of all of you that I've seen so far.
You remember who I am, Emperor. It's not. You remember. You learned Atlas already. So you stop lying.
I'm sure I'd remember someone as pure a heart as you. You're absolutely about rescuing these dangerous children, and I admire them.
I'm so far the only one that tried to save a child.
Save is a very long
You
You randomly picked it up.
That's kidnapping in most worlds.
It is kidnapping in most worlds.
I consider that like a rescue mission, like a fetch quest in an RPG. Lost child in the sewer. Come on.
Yeah.
We rescued a child from a Marlboro. Shut up.
Which I also got this child to save. I'm just trying to build myself up here, man. I'm a good guy, I swear to God. Okay, I'm gonna run away from the If These Walls Could Talk Children Edition. And as I'm moving over here, I'm going to switch out my bow for the stinger.
Yeah.
And I am going to attempt to green flame blade this snake.
Okay. Go for it.
Please be good to me. That is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Yay! So we have...
Avemira with the altar. That is funny.
We have 9 slashing damage from Stinger.
Yep.
And... Seven fire from Green Flame Blade, and then I need to roll 2 d10s. So 9 slapping and 2 fire damage. Oh wait, I get sneak attack because I have plenty of allies that are within 5 feet of him.
You do.
So let's go back up to that real quick. That's another 22 slashing. So 31 slashing.
Yep. Looking really, really rough.
And we are going to bonus action disengage.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Let's go.
Demon's up. Demon's going to head north from the snake running away. Roll me the typical Temmin faction of...
Staff 2 arm strikes.
Yep.
That staff is gonna miss. Okay, roll 2.
+8 on the 2.
Well,
You stop having me roll for 10. He missed every single attack.
Simon missed every single attack. Slippery snake.
How do you?
I rolled a 2, a 4, and a 7.
At least not 4 or 1. Staff comes down, recoiled round basically, and it just restrains him as Simon's trying to like punch out. The snake's slowly trying to like coil around him. Okay. Kavara up. Snakes on deck. Atlas. Emperor.
Rotation, yes.
Alright, Kavara's gonna move up a little bit, and we're gonna take some shots at the snake around 10.
Okay.
Still psychic damage. So the first one's gonna be a 21.
21 hits.
So that's 5 with 6 psychic damage.
How do you want to do it?
So
Kavara's just gonna pull back her bow and just purple light for the psychic damage. I just want the snake to just go mad for a second right before it dies.
As right before it dies and it starts going mad, it begins to pulsate out. And I need a yep, Constitution saving throw for Demon.
Take my dice away. I rolled a 3.
Jesus Christ. Con save. It is 24 points of poison damage to Demon.
Can we just always have Justin roll for Temin because Travis can't roll for shit.
So it's accurate.
Yeah, it's very accurate. Yes, but this snake is.
Did any of
Poison, I completely forgot about the poison damage from Stinger.
they might be immune to it? Maybe not. Weird question.
I wouldn't doubt it. But
They're the snakes and metal, so yeah, there's probably a good chance they're either immune or if not, at least resistant.
Well, Kavara's gonna then, after seeing that snake explode, is gonna look at the other snake, and we're gonna fire our second shot.
Like, if we hit my allies next to it, let's just shoot it!
That's 18 to hit.
18's its AC.
So that would be 10 plus 4 psychic damage.
I see Kavara waste one, turn to the other, and go, ah, shit. I'm just kidding.
10 plus 4?
Yes.
How do you want to do it?
Same as the other one. It's psychic damage. I just want it to go mad.
What image do you give these snakes that make them go insane?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just figured like psychic damage, like it's fucking with their head.
The snakes that you guys visually can't see what's in their mind, but all they see is a sand trap that they can't get out. That's all they see is just a spiraling sand trap.
Just start slamming its head against the wall.
Yeah. Yeah. I need the 3 people in front of me though, Blocka, Emperor, and Drumus to roll me Constitution saving throws though, as this thing is exploding out.
DM's discretion on whether or not my aura works on them, because I don't know.
You don't know them.
So.
It depends on if you consider them friendly or foe right now.
Well, definitely don't consider them foe because they're friends with Kavara. So.
Yeah, I would say they get their bonus then. Your bonus.
Cool.
I mean,
Alright.
you did say any friend of Kavara's is a friend of yours. So.
Fair.
Yeah.
So you get a +4 on saves, and you said it was a Constitution saving throw?
Constitution saving throw.
Gotcha.
24.
Nat 20.
That's a save. That's a save. That's a save. So 24 points of poison, half down to 12 for the save. And if you're resistant, like some people, like dwarves, to poison, it's only 6 points.
Resistant to freaking disease, of course, but. So 12 points if you passed?
Yep, 12 points if you passed.
Nothing if it's a nat 20. Just kidding. It's worth a shot.
How is your immune disease?
Am I poisoned, or was it just poison damage?
It's just poison damage. It's just the explosion, acidic blood of this thing exploding out.
Alright.
Well, with Kavara's last attack, she's gonna look at the hands holding.
Don't, Farah, don't shoot the child. It's fine. They failed to cast it on me. It's fine. Don't shoot the child.
Far listen to Alice is gonna be like, okay, Alice.
Clear the whole damn room. Just. Ready attack action.
Kavar will end her turn right there.
Okay.
Jeez.
Atlas, you are up.
Alright, everyone, one of the child's talking about a Mr. Grin guy in white armor somewhere around here, so watch out for that.
Do I recognize that name at all?
You can roll me a history check.
Ooh, I absolutely will try. Alright, balls. You said history check?
Yep.
10.
Name does not sound familiar.
Fuck. Why don't I remember any of these people? Shit, fuck.
Well, because your brain's fucked up, maybe.
Yeah.
Right, you don't even remember you people. So.
What do you mean, you people?
Huh?
I think I just slowly extract myself from the children's hands.
Yeah.
And just like, I think I'll like walk down here, just like peek around the corners and like check to see if there's any more snakes coming.
Yep.
Before I relax and run immediately to the treasure chest.
Roll me a perception check.
Man, I'm rolling dog shit. 13.
Nothing from the direction you're looking.
Alright, I think as far as I can tell, there's no snakes from over here. So let's wander back at like wander by block up there. This is what I usually go to, and like, if we're done fighting, there's a treasure chest back there. We should go grab. And that's
It might be
really-
worth it.
Okay.
But we do need to still find Avemira.
Blanca, why don't you send her one of those messages?
Emperor's up. Block on deck. Drummer's on deck.
Says I have potions of healing in my inventory, but I can't remember if I handed those out or not.
I mean, you did at least pick up one that looks like a potion.
No, I'm not drinking that. No. Not good. Nope. Yeah, they're in there, but I don't know for sure. So, is there any threats that we've seen nearby besides the child on the wall?
Besides the child, no.
Besides, can we seal up the hole all Edgar Allan Poe style? And just,
Again, we're not trying to kill the child.
The combat
It's
music
fine, but I
has
need
not
to
stopped.
say it.
It's the enemy. Sorry. You know, I haven't done this before, so just for the ever-loving hell of it, because I'm really low on spells and I need some assistance here, I'm going to take out my gem of Summon Fire Elemental that I've been carrying for who the fuck knows how long. It says an emergency break gem, so that's what I'm going to do, is just smash it on the ground next to me and summon a Fire Elemental.
Okay.
And then I point over to Gavar and say, I'm not doing this to impress you.
Look at someone's copying Kavara.
Of course, Kavar is like, okay.
And then, yeah, I'm just going to
Gavar was
send
so
it over to block this kind of hallway here. I think that'll be my action, and then I'm just going to take a movement to make sure that I'm nearer to the people that I know. So I'm going to kind of try and get in between Kavara and Temin. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. We go to Blocka.
I'm gonna cast Sending. To Avemira.
Yeah.
Everyone else is together. Where are you? We need to meet up.
How many words do I get?
24.
Nine.
24.
Yep.
Justin's our designated counter.
Counter, yeah.
Justin is the counter.
Avemira will say, I'm in the desert with a divination altar in a language I can't read. I am alone. I am probably in danger.
Got 5 more words. If you have anything to say.
Please send help.
Works.
Please send Kavaro's weird shit.
There we go.
Avemira's in the fucking desert somehow.
Less than ideal, probably, in all of her black clothes.
Yeah.
I perk up
Maybe
on
I'm-
that. Like, what? How? She was.
We don't
what?
look anywhere near a
Their
desert.
plan to kill me was to roast me alive.
Well, we try to get out of here. We can't do anything to get out of here.
Perhaps the desert just east of the Zolbian Empire, the one I walked. Maybe this place is connected to it.
That'd be hella convenient within the desert we were already in. There's other deserts on the,
Yeah.
on the continent.
We were there,
I
what,
suppose it's possible.
3 days
but
ago?
Yeah.
The two have been blinked
Where we
from
find
here
their
to
ship,
there.
right?
There can't be a coincidence. They have to have some kind of connection. It wasn't just random magic.
That's just
But-
filled with a bunch of weird stuff. That's where the airship was found too.
Bonus action, I am burning my last Divine Intervention to gain back a 3rd level spell slot.
Okay.
I'm just gonna chill here in the, like, cross-section of the corridor right now.
Get it. Dreamers.
So, do the walls have any like obviously that the hand effect was like magical, but is there any way to like suss out if like there's more of that going on, or if that was only in sort of a concentrated area?
Just listen for the screams of children.
The streams of children. There are...
Yeah, I hear that fucking everywhere. Not helpful right now.
There are, like, the little slots in the bottom of the, like, the sewer system that indicates where their little homes are, but, unless you're doing some magical effect to, like, search out, it's visually just looking in the holes and seeing if there are children there.
Fair enough. Okay. I think Dreamers probably wants to look down the hallway to the left, so probably just go like 15 feet. Just right here, just try and get a good look. And let's see here. I think I'll use my action just to cast Armor of Agathis, just to give a little bit of temp HP. So that's 15 temp HP and a frost shield that he attacks.
Awesome.
Yeah, so just kind of standing at guard, making sure I've got, Blanca and Atlas kind of in my rear, just looking back at them, making sure, so just kind of standing sentinel at this area.
Okay, as you hold your ground, there are no more lizards. We have the children in the wall. Hey, dwarf man. Did you come here to play?
No. No. Nope. Nope. Definitely nope. And I'm trying to get everyone's like, nope. Definitely did not come over here to play, child.
A small child climbs out of the hole to your left. Ragged clothes, looks dirty and not beaten, but like just exhausted and tired, and just us children of mother like it when people play games.
Man, I don't think you're old enough for the type of games I usually play, but I appreciate. Anyways, yep, definitely not anything to note other than children down this side.
But
Don't let it touch you.
But Dwarf Man, don't you understand? It starts to slowly slither and transform into a snake-like creature. You're not leaving today. Mother sees all.
Are we murdering children the whole time?
Fuck. Oh, fuck.
Snake right next to you. You can take your attack. Take your
Fuck,
rock.
yeah, I wanna.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, if it's no longer a child, yeah, I'd like to. I don't know. Maybe swing at it or just call for help.
Yep. Swing at it if you want.
Oh, the children are all the snakes. Great. Or potential snakes.
Yeah, 17 to hit. I think it's just like. Oh!
17 hits this one.
Okay. Okay, that's 8 points of slashing damage.
Dead. You literally cut this thing in half. As this thing was mid-transformation, as it was turning, you were able to just slash it with your sword. And your sword kind of talks to you there for a second. Just, yes, keep on swinging me, young one. Do my dirty deed.
Are you affiliated with any of the snake-like creatures in this area, Sword? Because I'm about to leave you down here if you can't fucking help me here.
You help me what I want, I will help you get what you want.
I help you and I get A plus B. Yeah, no, that sounds good. Guys, there's more over here. The snakes. The children are snakes.
Or I was gonna be like, are you sure they're not druids?
I look at the decapitated snake and be like, well, I'll say this. It looks like a snake, and if it isn't, well, that one's on old Runemus. Oh, that one's on old Runemus.
Yikes.
Child that attempted to grab you starts crawling out, very like as it does, body starts slithering towards you. Just, hey, I thought we were having fun.
I have never said we were having fun once in my life while we were down here, actually.
And it comes up behind you, and it's doing a bite attack.
Of course.
It's a 19 to hit.
It's...
It is 11 points of piercing, and I need a con save.
Of course. Nat 20. Can we roll 2 or nat 20s, guys?
It's 6 points of poison.
Okay.
Con save. As you have that child transform, we go to Avemira in the desert. After getting this message and getting binged, basically, of this thing pulsing out, what do you want to do?
Malachi's probably going to pulse it out. The sun is done, pretty hot, and I think unnecessarily for Avemira, so she's going to stand there and invoke her third eye, black gem, to try to cast blackness, darkness on the situation.
Okay.
Black out the sun.
Black out the sun.
Yeah, it was good.
Black hole suns.
I'll have a little bit
Won't
that would help.
you go away?
that's Avemira's tiny hut. She just casts a over darkness everywhere.
Yeah, just darkness above you. Make a little dark cloud. Just.
I'm genuinely impressed at how goth you are.
Okay. I mean, I have the darkness lesson.
Avemira, the sun is great.
Yeah, the sun is.
Praise the sun.
Not right now. And I think, like, if she can,
Praise.
while, trying to cover herself in darkness, extend light out to the altar. Through the mage hand, of course. We still can't. Just the altar.
It's after you whacked it with your stick.
Yeah. I'm just mad at the situation.
And even if you had like a dimension door or teleporter that could bring you, you don't even know where the fuck we are, let alone where you are. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, last nearest location was that city if you're able to blink anywhere, but
We can all speak back as a ship.
Did you get a call for a spell?
No, I mean, out of game, I am out of point of use spell slots at this point.
That's fair.
Also,
Well, what you need to do is
I don't
risk
really
rescue.
charge it. Yeah, I mean, if it comes to that, but
Just
at
go to
this
sleep in
point,
the
it's
desert, you'll be
Avemira
fine.
versus Altar. Yeah, first desert, first unknown.
I hear it's really good on your pores.
Alex.
Sleeping alone in the desert, what's the worst thing that can happen?
What is the worst that can happen? As you cast darkness to cover yourself, this pulsating beacon speaks out again, and as it does so, a rip within time splits open. You see a hand coming through. And a figure steps out.
Just as a child.
It's not. It's not a child. It is not a child. A child.
The cursed word.
Yeah. This figure steps out, dusts himself off a little bit. He has long black dreadlocks and a teal and green, robe. He's
That's not good.
of Kalashar descent. Looks around and looks a little puzzled. Sees the dark cloud and a very dark Avemira standing underneath it with an umbrella. Looks a little puzzled. And then begins to just kind of turn and look at the altar, and for a second begins scrying on it for a moment. As he does so, the pulsating magic on top of it begins to dwindle down, and he basically, it seems to be stopping it from this pulsating. The rip behind him closes up, and he kind of looks over at you and just, "Are we burning up today? Is that what's going on?" And we are at the end, and no longer in combat. Well, besides the snake. Sorry.
Oh, this thing just bit me out.
Sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. I got excited.
Like, just take out his
No,
we're fine. Just move on.
No, I forgot you did. I forgot you guys didn't kill the last child. Oh my god. As I say that, that's terrible.
It's about to go down.
Oh boy. Val, you were.
What you say goes, man. Who am I to argue?
No, Val, you're up. Child behind Atlas. Snake.
Stop calling the child. It's a
Stop calling it a child. Snake. That is no longer child behind Atlas.
Well, I'm running up. Stinger in hand. And going for the green flame blade.
Yeah.
Be good to me.
So to be clear, we are attacking children now. This is
If they
the plan.
turn into snakes,
This is no
I
longer
guess it's
a
fine.
child. It is a snake. It might be a child snake, young adult.
I'm just gonna tell myself it was a snake polymorphic
Or
child
it might be a
back to
druid,
a snake.
guys. I mean,
Are we just gonna
Druids
play
turn
whack-a-mole
back,
and make
But
sure
they
that
turn back when they die, don't they? Do they?
Mars, like, I
I'm
don't
not-
know. I haven't
I'm
done
not a druid expert. Alright, well, that's a 27 to hit.
And that hits.
Yay.
look at the flowers,
So-
Sneaky.
So we have 10 slashing from the scimitar, plus another, wow, that was a horrible sneak attack. Another 14 slashing from the sneak attack. So 24 slashing.
Yep.
Green flame blade for 6. The bonus 17, so 23 fire damage. And 2d12 for poison damage.
Yep.
Even though I'm pretty sure it's not going to do anything, but
I still need to know that roll.
I
14.
gave him too good of a sword. So I healed him for 12, 14.
Yeah, it did heal it, but it took too much damage, so this does die. As you strike down.
if it's dead, it definitely failed its con save.
Yes, it does.
That's easily, yeah, sure.
I got ahead of myself because the children are not the same snakes as the other ones. That aren't children, they're snakes,
Snakes.
but they weren't the same. They were a lower CR.
Better pump them all just to be sure. That's what you
Yeah.
got.
No. If they turn to
They're
snakes,
snakes, but
fine.
they're not snaky
You're not
snakes.
murdering children.
Oh, wait.
Oh, and just because I have Stinger now and it adds poison damage, the fire from my green flame blade does have like a green edge on it. It's red on the inside and green on the outside instead of just red like it
This
was.
is down to the heart. What are you talking about? I said whatever wasn't. Alright.
That does end the combat.
Horrifying.
Yes.
Let's go, Block. Let's go crack that chest open.
Yeah, honestly, I was expecting Atlas to blast the kid in the face when it poked out and grabbed him.
I'm not
Right.
murdering children.
No, I was like,
I'm glad
expecting like,
to
you
say
get
it was
boot,
fixed.
just like instinctively click.
Oh, I can see that happening. It was
Avara, do you have any healing spells left?
I'm I'm running low. I don't know about Kamara.
Kavara is also running very low, but she's gonna switch over to her other form that does better heals.
Alice.
I like look at the Emperor with a greater healing potion. How desperate are you?
Alright, 4th level.
Oh, he's a good guy, man. He's here to save the children and everything. He's a great guy. I
No
think
potion for the
he's
Emperor.
got some kind of healing thing. I don't know. He's waving his arm around. Kind of a weird guy.
25 points of healing to the Emperor.
Oh, that feels terrific. Said 25.
25.
Oh, terrific. Back in the game, baby.
What is
I cough up blood. Say what?
What is next to the Emperor?
That's a fire elemental.
Oh yeah, he's just kind of with me now. I don't know how long it lasts.
Alright, fair enough.
I believe if it's like my spells, it lasts for an hour, but Alex, I have a way better picture of a fire elemental.
You don't like my fire elemental?
I don't even
Well,
know
it's
where he
not
is. I
good
can
enough
see
for
it.
you?
I like Kavara's one better.
Oh, there he is. I was standing on it. My bad.
I was like,
didn't
wait,
realize
wait.
that.
I just like that picture.
It is.
I wanted it. So I went with it.
It's a good picture. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
It is a good picture.
Cameron just has a better one.
He's like, but I had a great one.
I'm sure.
Guys, me and Blocker going to open this chest.
Okay, as you guys go to open up the chest, and I will give you loot in a moment.
I want to check your traps first.
I can help open. This
I don't
chest.
need your help, Vel. I
I'm
just
kind of
didn't
a-
lead you over it. I didn't want to block it over.
All right, I'm just saying I can't roll bad.
We have Avemira in
Oh,
the
is this-
desert.
Oh, is this a different area? This isn't where I was?
No.
Oh shit, okay. Well, I mentioned that the way I came from also had another chest over there, but I just ignored it.
Yep.
Fine, I'll go open up that chest then.
Let the party just open up chests.
I will let you
Yeah,
open up chest.
yeah,
We'll let
that sounds
Avemira
like a
linger.
terrible idea.
Yeah, Avemira's list. Missing me. We're gonna crack this chest and find her.
Avemira is just.
We're going to find a scroll that says teleport down Mare in this chest, obviously.
I'm gonna ready an arrow, just in case the chest also turns into a fucking snake.
That'd be wild.
Weirder things have happened, I suppose, and I'm just gonna kind of
Or just a regular mimic.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
never know.
Cars will
I'm
be back there
standing
with
at
no
the
like
ready, man.
fuck furniture.
All of it in particular, yeah.
This party is so paranoid over furniture.
Always. Furniture's so
Smashed
much.
a
Hey,
chair
it's
not
great
even
for
20
making a
minutes
scene to
ago.
steal things from people.
Just because it looks sus. Yeah, I have
I'm
like
gonna
nothing
cast
that I can
guidance
prepare.
on Atlas.
Check for traps.
Checking for traps.
Check your traps.
Checking for traps.
Was that a survival?
Ooh,
Yep.
I wonder.
I have a good survival. Maybe I said a scout. So didn't roll crap this time. That is a 20. Nope. 31. I know math. It's not a day for math, guys.
Math
It's
is
fine. I think most of us are very tired today.
No traps.
No traps.
No traps.
Open the chest then.
You're opening up this chest.
That chest.
That chest right
The
there.
one in front of me.
The one right in front of you. It's open. You find a small, very intense music. I wanted the awe moment, like that's
Yeah,
why
it hit though.
it did hit like at the perfect timing. So we'll switch it up for a moment because that's a little more intense than it needs to be for opening up a chest. We're gonna go with some Water Tribe music. Okay. You find a small board game of Jade with solid gold pieces for playing.
Wow.
It's a children's toy, but of very high value.
Hate it.
Yes, it is a
Oh.
Jade board game of solid gold playing pieces. Easily worth around probably 200, I find.
One of these pieces looks like the Emperor.
One of the pieces do. Not really.
Oh,
There is a small, not really small, but there is a staff. It is.
what if we're all just players in some weird fantasy game that
Okay,
someone's
don't get meta on me.
Whoa.
Don't get meta.
Rolls on that 30 on investigation.
You find a
Oh,
small,
we're all just players in a game and God isn't it? No, it's fun.
small staff.
Yes.
It is of a silvery blue, with a frosted tip that wraps around. It's a staff of frost. I mean, you guys can cast Identify. I know somebody would. Or roll me an Arcana check. Somebody just roll me an Arcana check for the group effort of this chest.
I can add to it. I'm not terrible.
Someone besides me, because I have a +0.
That was almost a nat 20, but it said 19.
I have a minimum 16, but I think a 19 is gonna do it.
I got a 19 as well.
We'll give it to Aaron.
I'll give you a 19, and I will give you the Staff of Frost.
Nice.
There is 2 rubies, transparent, clear red, and a deep crimson gemstone. There are 2 orange, small life gems. There's 1 small, clear life gem. Or white, if you want. White, clear. Yeah.
Clear like empty or clear like white?
Clear like empty. Yep. Clear like empty life gem. There is a small, ornate bag with a rust cloth. It's a bag of tricks of rust.
I think I have those already.
They're quite fun.
Ornate bag with rust. I'm sorry.
Bag of tricks, rust.
Okay.
Basically, you can pull out fuzzy objects from this thing. It's a Pokeball. It's literally a Pokeball.
I was thinking like props from like whose line is it anyway? Like
Yeah, I got the rust one.
It's like Carrot Top on stage. Like, whoa, now look what I got. Alright, so after the ornate bag, sorry.
Where is it at? There is...
The asshole cat.
Yeah, the asshole cat.
No, this isn't the asshole cat. This is a nice cat.
Oh, okay. He's not the cord chewer.
No, not the cord chewer.
There's a small bunny doll. But this doll is not an ordinary doll. It is a talking doll.
Horrifying.
Megan
has Kavar written all over it. The small.
While this stuffed doll is within 5 feet of you, you can spend a short rest telling it to say up to 6 phrases, none of which are more than 6 words long and set on abbreviated conditions under which the doll speaks each phrase. You can also replace old phrases with new ones. Whenever the condition, it must occur within 5 feet of the doll to make it speak. For an example, whenever somebody picks up the doll, it might say, "I want a piece of candy," and the doll's phrases are lost once your attunement ends. It does require attunement, but you can basically program 6 phrases into this talking bunny doll. Creepy? Yes. Yes, indeed. Was that the point? Yes. Yes,
That's
indeed.
fitting. I'm gonna hang on to this staff though, and just
Well, if
kind
anyone
of
holds on to
get to know it a
anything,
little bit, and I just kind of mosey on away from
before anyone holds on to anything,
studying it.
pause. I want to make a sleight of hand to pocket a ruby and a ward lecture without anyone saying.
Okay, make a sleight of hand, and anybody looking through this chest or nearby the chest has to make a perception check against it.
I got that 20 for 39, so.
Tucked it right into the gooch. You'll never see it again.
Right in the... Nobody saw nothing.
The only person that could beat that, I think, is maybe Vale. And he is not watching the chest.
He's not.
So,
I was waiting for the chest to transform. I still have an arrow in there.
It's like it's one of the rubies and one of the ward lectures. Everything else is untouched.
I don't even know how to use life gems, honestly, so I just, whenever you guys find them, I'm just like, whatever. They're super powerful, apparently, but I'm just like, whatever.
I just have plans.
There is a small feather. It's Quality's feather token in the form of whip. It looks like a feather, but it can snap and change forms into a whip. You can use an action to throw the token to a point within 10 feet of you. The token disappears and floats into a magical whip within the space. As a bonus action, you can make a melee spell attack against a creature within 10 feet of the whip. And it's a +9 to hit, and the target takes a d6 plus 5 force damage. As a bonus action, you can direct the whip to fly up to 20 feet and repeat the attack against another creature within 10 feet of it. Whip disappears after an hour. You can use an action to dismiss it, or you can or when you become incapacitated or die. But it is a magical floating whip.
And say,
It's
this
your weapon.
is the second magical whip you gave us recently. Are you trying to tell us something?
It's
Fancy.
Dungeons and Dragons. We're in a dungeon, baby.
I'm cool with this. I wave the staff around. I'm just like,
Pretty sure Timon
I'm cool with
might
it.
take that whip just because he doesn't really have long range anymore.
It's true.
Yeah. Give him some.
Do we have a gold mount for the rubies?
The rubies were.
Whip's a monk weapon, isn't it? I'm pretty sure a whip counts as a monk weapon.
It does.
You can, yeah.
There you go.
The rubies were 500.
Rubies?
Did you take both of them?
No, I only took one.
You only took one.
Well, not that one.
Kavara's gonna take the other one.
There is a
We gotta stop interrupting him for
small compressed mithril shield of dwarven ancestry make. This is a +3 shield.
Damn. Dreamwrist will just like
Has your name on
he'll
it.
be like, don't touch this. Nobody fucking touch this.
I don't know. This last time you had anything dwarven in your hands, drew with it disappears. Maybe you shouldn't touch it.
The
Yeah.
Emperor just looks at Drumrus, squints, and then accepts it. But he's not happy about
This
it.
random guy's getting threatening. And I'm just kidding, that tosses him
I'm
the shield.
attuned to this one, but it's a
This
nice
is my
thing.
second chance. No, this is my third chance.
If he starts talking to you,
Oh, look, you son of a bitch.
Make sure that
yes,
you
He's
truly
like, I
are.
need a glove and something.
Maybe don't touch it until you know for sure, but
No, and I touch it.
couldn't possibly have another cursed item.
No, not at all.
What barbarian isn't cursed with 4 different curses at the same time?
There is
Better you than me, I suppose.
a potion, an oil of
Just
sharpness.
Damn.
This clear oil sparkles with tiny urethane silvered shards. I think I'm saying that wrong, but whatever. The oil can coat 1 slashing or piercing weapon and up to 5 pieces of slashing or piercing ammunition. Applying the oil takes 1 minute. For an hour, the coated items become magical and do an additional have an additional +3 on attacks and damage rolls.
Damn.
well, the only person here using a sword, well, the Jobus is already magical.
I'm now realizing as I'm going through this too, I'm giving you basically my entire list of all the chests in the area.
Go ahead and go to the
we
chest.
would have checked the other
We
one
would've done
eventually
it,
if
yeah.
you want to get somebody like if one of them's trapped. I mean, they could.
None of them were trapped. I'm just literally going through my list. I was just like, oh well, technically,
Someone did another chest.
there were some of this was supposed to be in the other.
It seems a lot for one box.
We're going to.
Right, that's
I
what
will-
I'm saying, dude. This chest is loaded.
I will tell you, you guys cleared out.
Those
You
chests
cleared
were
out
in the
this
room, and I
area.
just pointed at them and went,
No, that's
nope.
cool.
Meta-wise, you guys cleared out this area. You are getting your loot. I'm figuring you guys would go back to the other chest.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, the oiling up the ammunition. I mean,
There it is.
that's not for me, but that's pretty dope.
5 ammo though. Right off giving
Kavara, Vale, and Atlas could fuck shit up with that.
5 shots for me to
Sorry.
go by so
That is
quickly.
straight for Atlas.
Between the chests, there is 166 copper. There is 340 silver. There is 512 gold. And 22 platinum.
Hell yeah.
There is... What was my... I have to roll back up now. There is a tanker of sobriety. This tanker has a stern face sculpted into one side. You drink from the ale. You drink ale, wine, or any other non-magical alcoholic beverages poured into it without becoming encumbered. The tankard has no effect on magical liquids or harmful substances such as poisons. But basically, You don't get poisoned.
Do I wanna
I want
sneak this away so I can prank Drumus with it later? Is the real question.
Oh man,
Take
that's,
Kavar out. Yeah.
I'm always up for fun, but otherwise I kind of want that.
That's fine. I already stole something. It's not.
There is a small orb that circulates and spins with a morning sundial.
Oh, nice.
It's an orb of time.
Got a clock.
You got a clock.
Oh, no.
Go with our compass.
You can use an action to determine whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, night, or night outside. The properties function only on the material planes, though.
Ah, yeah, it's actually a good test though. Like, if it doesn't work, we're not on the material plane.
Nice.
And lastly, there's a candle of the deep. This flame of the candle is not extinguished when it is immersed in water. It gives off light and heat as a normal candle, but basically water does not.
Kind of flavor as the lighter of the deep.
Yeah.
Okay, I can claim that. I'm not claiming that. I just want to have a light. I just light underwater for fun.
And then,
That's pretty good though.
as
I
you,
think it would be, oh man, not in character I suppose, but I think it would be poetic and ironic to give Vale the Orb of Time.
That would be fucking hilarious.
It's like giving.
The orb of what?
Oh, yeah, keep track of time. Yeah, I forgot the joke already. This was 12, 5, maybe 25 hours, right, Vale?
so that is
I know exactly what what hour of the day it is, but I don't say I understand it.
Nah, dude, I'm gonna treat that thing like the Wheel of Fortune.
Oh, I see the rusty bag. I definitely toss it to Kavaro. Like, I have with this Kavaro. This is definitely up your wheelhouse. I toss it to Kavaro.
What are you talking to, Kavar?
The rusty bag of tricks.
I did take that Ruby, and she is currently holding the bunny, trying to get it to talk.
Friends?
you kind of program some catchphrases into it.
Well, you said it might have some.
Die, chair.
Yeah, I mean, you want some catchphrases from this thing?
No, he's gonna get more creepy child quotes.
No.
Why are you saying goodbye? Are you going to die?
I'll say I'm gonna write this down.
Can I make it say something? Like, can I add to
These are the
full string?
these are the pre-programmed sayings in this style.
Okay. Alright, so what was that first one again?
Why are you saying goodbye? Are you going to die? I'm going to
Alright.
break your fucking head in with this shovel.
Jeez.
We have nightmares about people getting cut up.
Alright, let's stop right there. Let's stop.
That's enough.
Okay. The music wasn't amplifying it.
You got the shield.
Well,
It's time to
it
take a
doesn't
whip.
help that it's playing Leaves on the Vine right now.
Oh, I know.
What was that? What was that third phrase?
Which one?
We just have nightmares about Pete Tiny
Yeah,
people.
yeah, we have nightmares about people getting cut up.
Who took the board game?
I think I was just gonna go in the pile because it's worth 2,500.
Okay. Well, that's something that, I mean, unless we absolutely have to, I don't think we want to sell.
That'd be a.
There's something about it. I want to keep it around.
That's just your brainwashing talking. We should sell
Yeah.
it as soon as possible.
Actually, in real life, I collect board games that I have no intention of ever having the time to play. So,
Like the Avatar game?
yep. And the Scott Pilgrim card game, and I got a cool looking game called Here to Slay, where all the characters are really cute D&D themed, and I just it's sad.
Yeah, Bloodborne card game. Played it once, never again.
Yeah.
As you guys are searching through the tunnels, finding these chests and loot, we have one Avemira still out
Oh,
in
yes,
the desert.
Avemira.
You guys, don't forget about your.
We're supposed to be doing something?
Our party is just all ADHD.
Yep, it's terrible.
As this man who just appeared through this rip And Time basically looks out and starts working on this podium, and kind of like you see it pulsate back into its normal state. Looks back at you and your dark cloud, and just like a little confused. Like he is surprised that somebody's here, but he just I mean, I'm sorry to intervene, but the beacon was calling, you know.
Avemira will drop darkness, but hold the staff and then pull up her shield in hand and walk towards this strange Hellstar man and say, "Who do I have the pleasure of meeting out here in this fine desert?"
Oh, I mean, the pleasure's all mine, and he will literally, like, does, like, a hand motion, and as he does so, it basically, like, there's almost time ripples with his hands, like he's unconsciously doing magic without really trying, and as he does so, begins to just do, like, a slow motion bow, and it's, like, the most, like, beautiful and ornate, like, thing you've seen in a while, but there's something majestic about it as well, as he does this bow, and he's just like, "No, the pleasure's all mine. My name is, Cadrell Liu. Pleasure. You are a fine specimen. May I please have your name?"
Pleasure to meet you, Cadrell. I am Avemira.
One Avemira. Wonderful. Lovely meeting you, madam. May I ask, why are you lost in the middle of the waste?
I wish I could answer that question, sir. I figured I was in the waste, although I don't know how. Let's just say I come here upon a stroke of bad fortune, and I did not know what that altar was over there. Could you explain what you just did? What that is? What you're doing now? Hands.
Oh, this is nothing but ornate magic, nothing to be anything special about. I'm just fixing the altar to the Ashtar. You see, this altar is a piece of time that I don't want to lose. It is very important to Azilian and the stabilization of the world.
Who's this altar to? The Ashtar. Do they go by a different name?
No, they've always been known as the Ashtar as far as I can tell within time. They're not from initially... Well, I mean, I guess that's a confusing thing. Time is a weird thing, isn't it? You see, the Ashtar was once established here and is now no longer. Once the War of the Titans happened, they were pushed south, unfortunately, and re-established themselves. Have you ever heard of the province of Ashtar?
I do not think so. It was written in my name at the time. It might be a little hard to explain my backstory in this instance, but this altar, is there a god that this Ashtar worshipped?
The people of...
This altar in particular, too.
Oh, the people of Ashtar, they praised the two giant orbs that beat down on us today. They praised Vogalan, the Titan of the Sun. And he may bring radiant light to Azilian. And you see, when you smash down, because I can tell you totally hit this thing, it caused a rift. Just enough for me to notice. And whenever something happens within the altars of the Ashtar, I am unfortunately, the go-to person to fix it. Because if you mess with the sun, baby, the sun fights back.
Wow. I really had no idea that, that I was breaking a rift in time and blocking the sun. Really had no idea. So my apologies to you and your people keeping, a gazillion in total check. Kudos. But I am lost in the waste. Is there a way you could help me get back to maybe not exactly where I came from, but a little closer? Can you, take me there? It seems like a portal to another part of Sicilia would be no issue for you.
Where and what time are we going to, though?
Now that, sir, is an excellent question. I've been all over this planet, as you can tell. I'm not from here, nor do I care for a map with me. It's silly, I know. But I think the closest that we could probably do is... Avemira is like, doesn't want to go quite back into the time and space, doesn't want to alter time. No,
All good. I'm just trying to stay awake right now.
Is the music putting you to sleep, Rachel? Is the music putting you to calm sleep?
A little bit, yeah. It's like sleep exhausted already, and then it's just, and I'm just thinking,
I get it.
Oh my gosh, what is this, snake woman's name?
What?
What's the snake woman's name?
Jensara?
Medusa.
Okay, that's it, Sahara.
Jinsara. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Sir, if you are so wise, me and my party, we were fighting Jinsara. It was a pretty big deal, and I would just like to go back to maybe the time and place after she died would be probably excellent. Exactly that moment, that place.
When she ripped a hole through the world and died.
Yeah, I believe my people are right there where she died.
Are we talking about her actual fatal death? Or... I'm confused. I'm sorry. You see... She's died
many times.
She's died many
Hasn't
times.
she?
Yes.
Oh dear. The Avemira and this man just like... Time, place, desert. Okay, we'll see. This time our party was with Jinsara when she, we were fighting her. Hopefully, kind of hoping she died, actually, is where I rejoined my party. But, we were fighting her, and there were these children, they were, humanoid and tiefling and, dead children in the sewers. Maybe, I don't know, they were in the sewers.
I'm sorry, child, but... What age are we in? Are we in the Second Dynasty right now? Or...
Second dynasty, oh boy.
Now I'm comparable history check.
Yeah, roll a history check.
I have the lore memorized.
22.
22. You're not in the Second Dynasty. You, from when you landed in Gastren and all the events have taken place previously, have been known as the Third Dynasty. The establishment of years and stuff like that kind of get muddled across all of Gastren, and that's why everybody always just addresses it by the month and then the dynasty, because years are non-existent within this world, really. They basically just do it based off of relative events that cause a shift within like the world and how things are perceived. So when the end of the Titan War and the treaty was made, that was established, and that's when all people basically established it as the Third Dynasty. The Second Dynasty is the chaotic war between all the Titans before any treaty or anything like that happened, and that's what he's essentially asking if you're from the Second Dynasty.
So Avemira will share that from what she knows, she's in the Third Dynasty, but she'll also share the recent events of the Titans with Gilstag, Ginsar, the World Tree metalizing kind of the state of the Titans at this time.
Okay. As you unload this knowledge on him, he will stop you for a second. Wait. Re-say what you said, and then he'll just have you basically repeat, and then like he's like thinking for a second, and he's just like, oh no, that's not right.
No, what?
Oh
dear.
Okay. I can't say anything without meddling with what's going to happen and then what already has happened
Yeah.
without...
Yes, very clear.
So you're her. You don't look like how they describe you. But have you found... No, I'm so confused. Okay. How many are within this party of your friends that you are with? Did you hear that? Sorry. Hello? Am I quiet? Okay.
I hear you.
Okay. How many people are in your party?
Oh. We have 8, 7?
8.
Including yourself.
Made it very easy to line everybody's name up.
So the sacrifice hasn't been made. Okay.
What? Sorry. What sacrifice?
What? That's not important. The more important thing is, out of the 8, is there somebody like you not from this plane?
Oh, phew. Okay, sir, be very careful you're not thinking of my sister. I'll be maintaining, yes, she is
No. He
sorry,
presents himself as an elf.
Oh, Kavara?
I mean, I don't remember being named Kavara.
Elf?
Characters.
Knowledge quiz.
Pop quiz. Remember everyone is still back
I do. Oh my god. Okay. That means you've done that. Okay, history's in place right now, so nothing's fucked up there. Do you have... Has the event happened? Has the world tree been destroyed?
Sir, yes. That definitely is.
Okay, you don't have much time at all then. Okay.
Nah.
Do you mind? And then he literally, as he rips through time, pulls out the largest purple life gem you have seen. This thing literally is spinning, and it is like a massive, huge life crystal. And as he spins around, do you mind if I do a little bit of magic for a second? Shh, quiet. And literally, as he says that, he literally spins the crystal, and as he does so, waves of magic start spinning around you. And he literally, it almost looks like music in a way, like the way it's like flowing. And he literally is like spinning, and he pulls out like a specific note, and as he throws it in the air, he's just like, hold on for a moment, and points at your crystal within your head. And I need an intelligence saving throw from you.
I want be a cool music mage.
What was that? 26? Sorry.
Yeah.
26? Perfect. You've been attuned long enough to your life gem within your forehead that this... And you've also had your mind played with it before, too. He literally is basically just tap, and you literally feel your brain just expand out as he's pulling through your last memories, trying to figure out what point in time he's at. You're taking the minimum amount of damage of 20 psychic damage.
That's the minimum.
With that save. And as he pulls through your mind, he basically... there we are. Hold on. And literally spins this crystal as he does so. You can't tell anybody about me. If you do, it will bring the rune to Hizilian. Goodbye. And literally as he says that, pulls you, and this crystal starts spinning around you. He rips through the time, disappears, and just, good luck, my queen. For if you fail, the world as we know it will no longer be. No pressure. Toodaloo. And then basically dips out. And as he says that, he literally spins this crystal. You are ripped and teleported through this time rift. And you are brought to the surface of Lonvant.
Oh no.
You are standing outside the well. And as you stand there, and you literally just blip, kind of appear right there, it is nighttime. You see a couple torch people walking by you. People are a little surprised as you have just appeared. But yeah, you are at the surface level of the city. There is no bodies on the street from what you guys last saw. There are, as you look around, nothing seems to be ornate or anything out of order, and you kind of are just standing there frozen for a sec. You feel a little
Will
dizzy.
see her appear at the well? Because Sativa's been perched just watching the well.
Yeah, that is very true. I would say your griffin, yes, would see her. I'll give it a moment where your griffin will blip and see her, and all of a sudden, yeah, you'll get that little message of Avemira's there, and Avemira, you are back within the town square, the winter square.
Avemira's here. She's outside. Outside the well. Sativa's spotted her.
Fuck, I thought she was in the desert.
She's here now.
Lion?
Magic shit. I don't know. Let's figure out how to get out of here.
Clear this out. Let's go
Alright.
meet her. Bailey, you find exit.
Al, I sent a message to the group though that Staff of Frost, technically I can't attune to it in the written rules.
Yep.
So depending on if you want to house rule it, I'll use it. If not, I'll trade it with Temin for the whip because he can use it as a warlock.
God, cool stuff.
You haven't had
Kavara's got enough cool shit. Sorry.
10 minute probably would take it. Maybe. I don't know. We'll think about it. We'll let Travis decide when he gets here.
I'll sell the other one.
So I will say,
Like,
I know I was like, we are wrapping up a little bit over 11 right now. I'll tell you guys, there is no other exit out of this well, so you would have to go back up if you wanted to. Yeah.
We failed to find the exit.
Correct.
So,
You guys would be able to regroup. There are unless you're doing something within Lonvant, it is basically open time for you guys to rest up and head back to the ship.
Let's get the hell out of here.
After a long journey through this, getting a little bit of knowledge about the world serpent, heading back to the ship, you guys can start your resting. You guys are leveling up at this point in time. That was the big thing, is I wanted to get to the point of I wanted your next rest. You guys are leveling up, so.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So on that note,
Oh yeah.
you guys have some new knowledge about the children of the serpent,
The children of the corn.
the children of the corn. You have met.
Children of the sewer.
You have met my favorite NPC that I get to introduce slowly in time with you guys.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna. Can I roll hit die?
Yeah, everybody can roll hit die right now if you guys want. We
Yeah,
can
I'll
get that out of the way.
figure
No. 4 days left.
I
Got
know.
my big gun.
I don't know where I thought Dale was. Maybe an asthma.
He's an astral elf. He's a.
He's an astral elf. Yeah.
Manage HP. Okay.
Did you roll a D10?
That is. Yeah, I'm doing paladin, so it'll be a D10.
I'm gonna hold off on rolling hit dice. I don't know which of my 3 fucking classes I'm gonna level up. Fuck, maybe I'll just add a 4th at this point. Let's fucking go.
He's such a conflicted character. There's so many.
Honestly,
layers to this
Rumors,
tiny
if
man.
you, I was like,
Rumors is like a sweet onion.
yeah,
I rolled a 9.
layers.
There's
So
layers.
many layers. What did you roll,
I
Aaron?
rolled
I
I rolled a 9 out of 10, man. Like, hold
take
on.
it. Yep. Take it.
I can point the camera at it, but just
Nope.
honor system. I rolled a 9.
You're good. I rolled a 5, so take your 9.
And Alex, you
And
want to
then-
roll me a D12?
Do I add and then put that in HP modifier? I just put 9.
Yep, you put 9 in your con automatically.
The rolled HP. You add it to the rolled HP.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So then it goes from 111 to 120.
Yep.
Okay.
And then it will automatically add your modifier.
D12 you said, Cam?
Okay.
Yes.
Sweet.
I rolled an @1, so that's an automatic reroll.
Well, I rolled a 5, so it's not looking good either way.
My reroll was a 10.
Oh, well, then I'll take that.
Alright, roll me a D8.
7.
I rolled a 1, so I'm gonna reroll it.
Ooh.
That was a 2, so take a 7.
What is Undying Sentinel?
I got a 9. So.
Starting at 15th level, when you are reduced to 0 hit points and are not killed outright, you can choose to drop to 1 hit point instead. Once you use this ability, you can't use it again until you finish a long rest. Additionally, you'd suffer none of the drawbacks of old age, and you can't be aged magically.
Oh yeah. I'll just become mortal at some point.
Yep. Yeah, you can't be like
Holy
Atlas,
shit.
who aged, what, 5 years?
6 years.
6 years, yeah.
We went from 22 to 28. It's fine.
I'm gonna wake up feeling fucking amazing.
You can't age.
So
You're immune to
basically, we all
disease.
decide to drop you again. You have 1 free by yourself.
Right. Let's just keep doing this until it resets my entire brain. What's the worst that can happen?
I will give you your wisdom save 2 at a long rest there, the Emperor.
Say what?
Wisdom
Ooh,
save,
oh.
yeah. I was waiting for the next long rest to give you your next one.
Sweet. And I want to roll low on
You want
this,
to
but
roll.
let's see.
Yep.
Roll hold on. It's a 14, so I rolled pretty high. Wisdom is kind of my high one too, so I don't know. Hold on, go back to my character.
Use the
Yes.
lucky. Use the
Yeah,
lucky.
use like me.
I mean, I can. I think I had 1 left. Let me just double check. Okay, so yeah, my wisdom saving throw is plus 10, so yeah, that's a 24. Let me.
We got 3 levels left.
Features and traits. I did have 1 more lucky, so I'm gonna use it before my long rest. Well, I don't know how. Retroactive, whatever. Okay, I rolled low, that's a 5, but it's plus 10, so 15.
Jeez.
It's hilarious.
There's no way for him to fail. So we're gonna now.
I was like, nat 1's what you really need, but a 5's low. It's like,
My wisdom save is just ridiculous. I'm a paladin, like, fuck's sake.
Roll me a d4.
Okay. 3.
3. You have Avemira, Warren, Atlas. Sunrise is now Drumus.
Nice.
13 Liberal, Temin, Return, Kavara, Caravan.
Heck yeah, man.
You're slowly getting your memory back of who your allies are.
Remember Drumus before me? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Right.
He says that Vale's like class, you just got here.
Yeah, you remember? We drink and we fight.
Even though you bonded so closely to Vale, who tried to murder you,
Yeah.
and hasn't done anything else really.
So, anybody else
Oh,
rolling
I've
HP right
never
now?
actually tried to murder him. Thank
You told him you were thinking about it, though.
He would.
That's how you started. You started like, I am thinking about murdering you, essentially.
No, I said, hey man, I know you got a 50,000 gold bounty on you. What's up with that?
Anybody else
If
got
I
HP?
wanted to kill him, I could have just shot him from when I was hiding.
It is true. He is a very good shot.
Are we good on HP for everybody else right now then?
Yeah, I think Joker says not roll.
I rolled an 8 for mine.
And you roll
And
a
a
9.
D10.
I'm so excited. I rolled a 9.
I rolled an 8 too, so take the 8.
Oh, and I can hit.
Sounds good.
I rolled a 5.
D6 pretty good.
Oh wait.
Yeah, no, 5 on a d6 is awesome.
Do I recover my exhaustion too?
Yep. I rolled a 5 as well, Avemira, so. Okay. So we're rolling off in Drumus, and we'll let Temin roll for his next time. Like I said, I know I sped up the end to get you guys out of there. There was no other thing. So unless you guys literally wanted to do midnight shopping, which I know a lot of you guys were exhausted out of spells and wanting to get the fuck out because of what was going on in the city. I'm letting you guys get back to the ship, letting you rest up, plan your next move. As like I said, some information has dropped about Avemira. That was like interaction. You guys learned a little bit of info about Jinsara and her means, and then also the Azakla military. So we'll go from there. Sound good?
Not. Yep.
Cool.
I've never been so happy to get a full night's rest in my entire
Maybe we can